Konbanlux! Watashi wa Akira Lux desu! Hi everyone! Hello, hello! I hope you're all doing well! Yeah, so I didn't know about the state of play until like I essentially woke up this morning. So this is happening now. We're gonna be watching the state of play because I am curious to see what's announced. I'm a little curious. I may or may not be projecting with my choice of music. Don't worry about it. It's only a little projection. It's only, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it, but maybe I don't know. That's very low. That is definitely on the Lulu levels. But I am looking. I am curious to see what they announced. I didn't even know about the state of play until I found out from Lucy. And I'm like, oh, the state of play. Oh god. But yeah, after that we'll be playing Traum, so we can suffer. I'll be taking the possible mental damage from the state of play, and then the actual mental and emotional damage from Fate later. Oh, also, the Zora plush came in. He's so much smaller than I thought. Oh my god! Cuteness aggression. Cuteness aggression. Welfare for evocation drop coming June 6th, 12 midnight. June 6th. So like a few days from now. So like by the end of this week, basically. Wait, what's the new welfare servants? It's not Artoria Santa, right? Like Artoria Alter Santa isn't one of them, right? That's the leader. Because that's the only evocation. Like I get one of the evocation units for the quests that pop up, but other than that, it's like, oh, yeah, okay. Because with Idol Alter, I also got all her servant coins and everything. Like max MP level, max servant coins. It'll be on the same. Wait, we are getting face. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna be on the state of play. I purposely try not to look at any leaks and stuff for stuff like that. I don't think I ever mentioned. I used to like a long time ago, but then everything just kind of got boring. I don't know. I like seeing things as it rolls out with the presentation and everything. Well, at least for some places, giving them a chance for presentation. So you know what I mean. Just in time. Yes, hi Freedom. Hello. We're revving it up for it. We're revving up for it. So very hard to avoid leaks and spoilers. Yeah, I'm really good at it though. Considering I avoided. It took me like. I think I played because I didn't play Persona 5 on launch. I waited like. I didn't have money for it, so I got it like 2 years after. I got Persona 5 2 years after launch. I avoided literally every single spoiler on the planet. And especially back then, I was chronically online. And I mean chronically online. So I avoided Persona 5 spoilers somehow for 2 years. So I trust myself and able to avoid leaks and stuff. JP announcements? Oh. Yeah, I'd imagine, because we are nearing Annie, so that makes sense that the Fate Go like announcements are just kind of popping off right now. Didn't care about spoilers and would just drop everything with the new content. I don't know, man. It's always like, if I like thing, I like thing. If I don't like thing, I don't like thing type of deal. I mean, that's always the iffy things with like these, like watching announcement videos like these, like State of Plays, E3 back when that was a thing. Game Awards, Nintendo Directs, they're like gotchas. They're like playing a gotcha, except the currency is like an hour of your time. Or a little bit more. An hour to 2 hours of your time. That's the currency. Thing you say, Tense Annie has 100 character portraits. Jesus. Damn, okay. Still choose two of them? Okay, I'm not gonna ask any more questions. But yeah, I'm looking... There is a couple things I'm looking for in no particular order and in no particular want or need. Like, Sonic stuff would be very nice. Sonic stuff would be nice. Resident Evil would be nice. It's been a while since a mainline Resident Evil. Like, we know nothing about Resident Evil 9, and also, like, how long has it been since Resident Evil 4 remake? Resident Evil 5 remake would go hard, but I think we are definitely closer to getting a mainline Resident Evil than I think a Resident Evil 5 remake, you know what I mean? Heard that for Tense Annie. Not sure how much of it's true, though. I don't know. I don't know much about Tense Annie at all. I just know, you know, it's Tense Annie. It has to be something major. You know? Ray, I don't think you are. Are we really ready, though? Are we truly ready? But yeah, the heck? Was that from the OC? Damn. There's that. The hard copium, I think, will be Kingdom Hearts news. Kingdom Hearts news, Final Fantasy news, mainly mainline Final Fantasy. Maybe we'll get a tease on like 17 or something. I would like Devil May Cry news. It has been a while since 5. It has been a while since Devil May Cry, but Devil May Cry games always take a while, especially recently, so that makes sense. So I'm not really sure what else to look forward for, but those are like the first immediate things I can think of on the drop of a hat. Those are the ones I'm like, oh, yes, I'm in for this. You know what I mean? You are? Okay. Yeah, I honestly... I've seen so much copium for Kingdom Hearts stuff. Like, oh, they're gonna announce Kingdom Hearts stuff because, like, the Kingdom Hearts all-in-one bundle is on sale. And I'm like, you know, there's a chance it's just a summer sale. There's a chance it's just, like, an early summer sale. Which, I don't know, man. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to get news on it since I'm kind of craving it, I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of craving it. Because, God. Then again, God. Even if Kingdom Hearts 4 does come out, I'm so scared to, like, play it on stream unless I get, dragged out to the back by the, by the big mouse himself. You know what I mean? Gotta get... You gotta get put down by a giant mouse. So it's so iffy on playing Kingdom Hearts on stream. I tried it once and I got bonked so hard. It wasn't even funny. So 4 does happen. Oh, Nicholas, thank you for that pat. Thank you. I'm so iffy because I want to get Kingdom Hearts 4, especially on launch, but you know. Hi Morgan, hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I'm excited. I'm excited and curious. Is it say play PlayStation announcement? Yes. For Chaldea broadcast, it usually drops. No, yeah, this is PlayStation. This is PlayStation / Sony stuff. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. That's true. It's just I can't really help it when I get big bonked. You know what I mean? Big, like company bonked. Because I remember playing like Kingdom Hearts 2 and doing the best I can to not get bonked. I don't know how Lammy does it. I need to ask her. So like, we can tell you welfares if you want. I don't mind welfare stuff. Because like I'm only really looking like because I think the only Artoria other Artoria welfare that isn't out yet is Artoria Alter Santa. So there's that. I think that's the only other Artoria, because I have, like I said, I have Idol XX Altar. Summer, oh, it's Summer, oh, that makes sense, it's Summer stuff. Summer Jean Altar, wait, Summer, oh God, I keep forgetting Summer Jean Altar is welfare. I think I was mentioned before. I forget, God damn, I forget she is a welfare, damn. Wait, Summer Hokusai? Damn. Okay. Well, let me set this up. You go over here. Zora. I don't know what the name is Zora. all my all my Pokemon plushies. Do we have Nero Santa? I mean, that's the Padodu meme. That's Padodu. That's Padodu. Okay, hold on. Let me set this up. Move this here. Oh, okay. Okay, that does work. Oh, thank God. Oh God, is this BB theme? Oh God, I love BB theme. But like, is it a playable servant? I don't think so, no, unfortunately. Nihilist, I think you'd really, really enjoy a Fate Extra remake announcement because that is just all Nero. I think that is just all Nero for you. That is pure Umu delight. Banners for Caster Scotty, Avenger Jean, Avenger Jolter, and Foreigner Hokusai. That makes sense considering their welfare is coming up. Well, we all know what I'm saving for, especially since I'm looking at her figure on the screen. Or figure right in front of my monitor. Do I use... No, I don't. Well, I just use a normal tablet for Fate. Yes. Spiral Coaster, Fate Extra. Damn. Okay, hold on. Let me... Alright. We're getting closer it. Yeah. No, Nihilist, I think you'd really enjoy the Fate Extra games. Because if you want your pure injection of Umu, that's where you would go. Is the Fate Extra games. Okay, hold on. Shut up. Right. Unfortunately, I have to stop the really sick music. I'm gonna try and stop it at the end, which is unfortunate because God, Fate has such good music. Oh my God. Okay. Let me reload that. Nope, not that. Durga in one roll yesterday. Another Sakura face. Oh, nice. God. I just realized I put on the glasses. You ever do that thing where like, for my glasses wearers in chat, you ever do that thing where you do the anime fixed glasses thing, but your glasses aren't on and you just sort of poke yourself on your face? Because I've done that several times. I'm so used to having glasses on my face that I go to fix my glasses because I don't feel it there. So I go to fix it and then suddenly I poke myself on the face. Fake Stella on Steam has Nero and Bikini Outfit DLC? Yes. Yes, she does. You do that all the time? Let go. I'm not the only one, thank God. I'm not a lost cause. Happens way too often, right? Ugh. I thought I was the only one. Because everyone I know that has glasses thinks I'm crazy. Well, I am crazy. But only when I'm around my waifus or husbandos. I am not ready for summer Castoria. Scritoria and Summer Mo tempted you, but you resisted. Ash, I wish you luck, Zero, but I need that luck more. Alright. Let's see what's happening. Hi, Cassie! Thank you for the 24 months! Thank you! Oh wait, that's 2 years! Damn! Oh yeah, happy Men's Mental Awareness Month, yes! Adorable glasses slay, thanks. I do my best. Glasses in place. Often it gets tossed back. Oh my God, Phyllis. I feel like that takes more effort. I feel like something like that takes even more effort. This is very Just Dance coded. Is that weird to say? Or not Just Dance. This feels like Tetris Effect. This feels like Tetris Effect. Like, it feels like that aesthetic. What is happening? Is this just the intro? Oh, thank you for the Hats, Cassie. Thank you. This looks like it's just the intro, which is... But it also... Is that Puyo Puyo? Are we getting Puyo Puyo effect? Oh my god, I think we're getting Puyo Puyo effect. What is this? Wait, no, this isn't Puyo Puyo. I think. What? Eh? Means Arise Tetris effect 2? It doesn't... What is this? It's Lumines Arise. This looks like the same people who made Tetris effect. I am thoroughly confused.
Hello from
Enhance. The Tetris clone era. Everything evolves back into Tetris. Were you watching? Lumines Arise, apparently. These are the Condor 2 guys. Wait, oh wait. What's Condor? Wait, what? I just realized I can't see the bottom of my screen, which makes it hard to read subtitles because Castoria Berserker is right in front of me and she is extremely distracting.
Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
I will only if I see what I want. Or I will rage on Twitter like every other single individual on the planet. What comes after dreaming? Waking up.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise.
Concord 2? I don't know what's Concord?
One we're turning into reality.
Reality.
With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced...
What's a Luna filament?
We're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
Oh, I do know one thing I want to see that it's Death Stranding 2. I want to see Death Stranding 2 because of one thing I know about it. Hi Shane, hello. Hope you're doing well. Delphi? Biggest video game flop 2024. Waste 100 million. Damn. That ugly Overwatch imploded 2 weeks after launch. Damn. The hard slap of reality. No. Why is someone? Hello. Whomst? Oh, is this Death Stranding 2? Wait, is this actually Death Stranding 2? No. It opened to something like 300. Only wow. What is happening?
Don't you have a name or something?
No, this is not Death Stranding 2. He's not wearing the overly large box.
I think I can help.
Artoria? Is this Artoria? Is Artoria Lily? Artoria Lily squared?
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our...
Told the players to their... Wow.
What the...
Jeez, yeah, no wonder it flopped then.
Initiating hack.
So it's like she's an android, right? Pragmata?
Hey.
To wake up because you really need to use the bathroom. Oh my god, that actually happens to me.
Okay. Look.
Toddler Artoria Lily. Just call it Artoria Lily squared.
Diana?
Eh? 2026. It's real? Oh, was this in development hell? Is that what happened? Was this development held? Pragmata. Sure you can... It was a 10% of the price. I mean, yeah. There's a Megan robot. What? Also, what is this goddamn visual whiplash? Hello? What is this fucking visual whiplash? Oh my god! I hate it! I hate it so much!
Romeo, stay with me. Grandpa, I'm gonna die. Romeo,
This looks like something you find on Adult Swim.
seriously, don't worry. I made this
Like-
just in case. The dead gear Life support system. Don't move.
He dead? I don't think he's dead. Oh, that was his eye. What is happening? The heck? The movie Megan? I don't know what that is. 3D Disney game. I think he's dead. No, I think he's alive dead. Oh no, he's not dead. Romeo is a dead man. Well, yeah. Have you watched Shakespeare? I'm so confused. Is it Suda 51? It is crazy enough to be a Suda 51 game. It is a crazy enough concept for it to be a Suda 51 game. God, what is happening? Kind of reminds you of Killer is Dead. I haven't played. The only Suda 51 games I know is the No More Heroes series and the Lollipop Chainsaw.
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2000.
Okay, but like, who made it?
Maybe.
Okay.
That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
Eh?
I'm on your back. What?
What? Grass out. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's Suda. That's Suda. That's Suda. Yeah. Suda 51. Suda 51. Okay. Warm bias. I know. Ew, Deb Romeo. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, suddenly that trailer made significantly more sense now that Suda 51 was pointed out. Suda 51 is very... You just know after... Romeo Stargazer. I'm so confused. Yeah, the last time I played a Suda 51 game was No More Heroes 2. I have No More Heroes 3, I just haven't touched it. I don't know how No More Heroes 3 is. I know No More Heroes 1 and 2 is really good. I've also seen playthrough of Lollipop Chainsaw, which looks also really good. Apparently the last boss is awful on No More Heroes 3. Well, I mean, people hate the No More Heroes 2 final boss as well, so there's that. Hi, Thomas. Hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm immediately getting Fatal Frames vibes. Which is just something I don't have a leg to say because I never play a Fatal Frame game. I've only watched people play a Fatal Frame game. And by people, I mean Lucy. Silent Hill. Wait, is it Silent Hill F? Oh my god, I need this. I need this. Oh my god, yes! I was convinced to play Silent Hill F by Lucy, and everyone I know has been telling me to play Silent Hill for once in my life. Because I've never played a Silent Hill game. Leo is too hilarious and fun to take seriously. I think that's kind of the point with it. Oh, this is on the other end of the spectrum, though. Play Alpharoon? I know Deltarune came... What the f... Lucy already plays Silent Hill? You should. I know I should. I know. But, like, I really want to play Silent Hill F. Look at this! I forget the reasoning she gave me that made me want to play this Silent Hill F. She said, like, one sentence. I mean, it was like, oh, I'm going to play it. Someone would say would. Well, I mean, yeah. Everyone would. There's always someone out there. The internet is a very, very vast place. High School Girl and Tentacles, was not the reason. I can assure that was not the reason. The name? You mean Deltarune? I do want to play Deltarune. Jesus. You already know what to expect from me. Yeah. Pyramid head? It doesn't look like there is a pyramid head. Either that or they're saving that. I don't know if they will, because wasn't Pyramid Head specific to the main character from the original Silent Hill? Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Wonder what the S stands for. So that was today. I think it is. There's so many things happening today. September 25. Appear in every game, I think. Oh, okay. I guess I was wrong then. Yeah, definitely want to get Silent Hill F. For sure. "16th century? Hello? Hello?
Has been sighted again. The church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates.
What?
Exterminate the creatures that
Wait, this looks like Castlevania. What's that castle? Oh, what's the spiritual successor? What was that? What was that spiritual?
you will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings.
Bloodstained? Yeah.
Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Oh my god. Average high schooler protege. Yo! Why is she hot though? Okay. Yo! Oh my god. Need. This is a need. Oh my, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope one of them is Soma. I hope one of them is a Soma Cruz outfit. Yeah! So we fight him at some point, right? But born no bloodstain. Ritual of the night. The death destroys our castle. Bloodstained Scarlet engagement, baby! Hello?
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Do you have a vampiric outfit? That might be the outfit I do. Guys, vampires are hot.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing
Hello?
are a hellscape I can't quite put into back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on
Do I die soon? It's so cute!
Causality between these anomalies.
It's probably.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wait, was that who I thought it was? Is that my little gremlin? Is that my little chaos gremlin?
Who exactly?
Is he a starter?
I remember you guys.
Who or
Is Digimon? This is Digimon!
know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time.
Wait, is my little chaos gremlin a starter?
I believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with.
Yes, Beelzebub!
Seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is
I want my little chaos gremlin!
With the digital world in such a state,
Gib,
will most certainly.
give me my Minervamon.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world? Stop it!
Give me my little chaos gremlin.
The world tree has been
Mastamon?
This is great.
Probably.
It can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
Oh my god, oh my god. I'm trying to read the names. I'm trying to read the names so fast.
Everyone, lend me your strength
everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the
I just want to play as my little chaos gremlin. October 3rd? Oh. They have Digimon Motorcycle Johanna? Are you serious? Oh my god. Olympus 12, and that's coming from someone who loves the Royal Knights. I love the Royal Knights too. But like, I just want my Chaos Gremlin!
Abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us
No
from
shot we're actually getting something
we might
Final Fantasy, right? That's how it immediately Final... No. Tactics?
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge?
Tactics?
Powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty. Heavens fall upon your crown.
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
Final Fantasy Tactics, the evilest... Wait, is this a... Oh my god! What? Okay, that was wholly unexpected. Fully voiced... Oh my god. Okay, that was unexpected. Who is the Chaos Gremlin? Oh god, what was the thing? Is Itmon?
And I'm Sid Schumann.
The in training for is Devimon. The games color me surprised. Dude, I've played so little of the tactics game. But I know it's like absolutely amazing.
Dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1990s.
Oh my god, they really give us both. Itmon, yes, Itmon. Little Chaos Gremlin from Tamers.
Final Fantasy Tactics, the evil
Itmon's the name of the one you're talking. Okay. Just making sure I remember correctly because I want. If he's a starter, I'm picking my little Chaos Gremlin.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
Line to Megadramon. Recently? Hontoni. There are two reasons I'm so attached to Itmon. One is because of the Tamers anime, and the other one is because of Digimon World Dawn was my very first Digimon game. Apparently, a reference that Itmon was originally going to be Takato's partner, Honto. Huh, that would have been interesting. But yeah, in Digimon World Dawn, you can evolve him into this Digimon called Pheromon, and I thought he was the most broken piece of shit ever. Because he basically has... He basically has Giga Drain on Blast as his unique move. And it hits like 3 targets. It's great.
Hirogami is a unique
Oh, this looks interesting.
title from Bandai Namco Studios.
But yeah, so what I did was and you can get moves from other Digimon as well. So I went from Lady, I think Lady Devimon, or no, not Lady, Lilithmon. I went to the other mega forms for Itmon for the Itmon line as well. Like Lilithmon and the others. And I think whatever the mega version of Maestramon was. And then I ended on Pheromon. So that was a thing.
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Name's really Sid. Favorite Digimon has been Lucimon. Oh, Lucimon's so good. The Frontiers anime, but I always thought that the arms and legs on him were too bulky, so when I saw Mastermon as Lucimon but waifu, she also became favorite. Valid. Sent a tweet in general chat and Discord for Itmon's other line. Oh, Hontoni. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never... Oh, wow.
And those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man.
That's a really good one. Okay. Yeah, more reason for me to get Itmon. I hope I'm still able... I hope Pheromon comes back so I can be broken. It's probably not as broken as I remember, but you know.
Ninja Gaiden Rage
Oh!
is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise.
I never played
The
Ninja
makers of the
Gaiden.
Blasphemous series, Rage Bound
Oh, Blasphemous? Okay, yeah, they're keeping up the hard spirit then. All I remember from Ninja Gaiden is that it's really hard. And if it's the Blasphemous creators, yeah, no, it's hard. They're definitely keeping that in.
The pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Yeah, I would like to make Lucimon and Massimon. Oh god, because I know it's basically Digimon World Satan, or well, Lucifer, because yeah, Lucimon.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5
I think
and PS4.
played one Ninja Gaiden for Super Nintendo. Got my ass kicked. Got your ass kicked. Never touched it again. Fair.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a
Cairn?
climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain.
It does, you know, Megamon's new name was changed to Omnimon for America. I think it was supposed to be the polar opposite of Alphamon. Changing the name just takes that away. I think they changed it back to Omegamon.
Hey, wait for me.
Because I thought early on it was Omnimon. They changed it back to Omegamon.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
Lucimon is based off Lucifer, yeah. It's Daemon, who's based off of Satan. Okay. Yeah.
You can give it a try yourself.
I think Lucimon and their entire line is really cool. For, I'm not gonna like wholly edgy reasons.
From us, but there's still a lot of state of play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection.
You sure about that?
We knew pretty early on that the game was
Oh my god.
people were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it.
But yeah.
When people react to it.
Gods. I need more like Digimon RPG games. I'm really glad it was in the Mortal Kombat collection. Oh, that's cool.
This game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Oh yeah, the game that made the ESRB rating a thing. It was really cool, an ultimate perfect level, but still stronger than everyone in his group.
We're showing you
Doesn't it have a baby version that's a rookie, but the rookie version is in lore as strong as an ultimate? Beelzemon is the second weakest of the Demon Lords. No. Am I thinking? I think it's because I'm Digimon World Dawn pilled. Because when you fight because you fight the Royal Knights in Digimon World Dawn, Beelzemon is there. So I always thought Beelzemon was part of the Royal Knights. Because he teams up with Galliantmon Blast Mode. Or no, I think it's Beelzemon Blast Mode and then Galliantmon Crimson Mode. Those are like the super bosses in Digimon World Dawn. Dawn and Dusk. Are you releasing the good Mortal Kombat games? I never played a Mortal Kombat game. There is an official ranking with the 7 great demon lords. Oh, Honto. Hi Lydia, hello. Hope you're doing well. When the FGO is this FGO? We're watching the state of play before playing FGO. Because I'm very curious. You already missed the screaming.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
That guy? I know he's close.
Wait, is this the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake? Or remaster?
We're under fire.
A little more like remake.
Loading like this. It's a revolution.
This is the one where you play as Big Boss, right? What state of play? It's basically Sony's like, here, let us show off our games thing. Like a Nintendo Direct. Lilithmon and Beelzemon are the weakest and second weakest respectively. Oh. I still love them. I think they're good. They're my personal favorite. Lilithmon for waifu reasons. Beelzemon because he evolves from my little chaos gremlin. Well, technically, if because I'm World Dawn Pill, they both evolve from my little chaos gremlin. But you know. Oh my god, King Monkeys from Ape Escape? Are you serious? Oh, Lucy's probably freaking out right now. What? Excuse me? What? What was that? Oh, I love that. Snakey. Hi, Nick. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with human.
What was that thing that dropped? Koei Tecmo? Oh.
Since time immemorial.
Is another Warriors game?
Power has been
Dang it, whenever I see the name Koei Tecmo, I think, oh, it's another Warriors game. Nio? Oh! You guys keep telling me this series is really good.
And one thick with the presence of Aratama.
Okay, I see why you guys want me to play this. I see why you guys want me to play these games.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
What? Is that new? Or could you always do that? The way they set it up, that looks like a new thing. You can switch between like samurai and like ninja classes. What the heck? What? That is a new thing? Okay. Okay, that's interesting as hell. Give me more.
Tokugawa. Takechio.
Early 2026. This is already this state of play is already shaping up to very interestingly. God. Oh, I think it's pretty obvious what I'm currently the most excited for. And that's to have my little Chaos Gremlin as a starter. You remember Aki? Am I Elgatoing or is still pending to configure? Oh, you mean my Elgato? Oh, do you mean my Stream Deck? Because Elgato is a capture card.
No one knows how old the city really is. For
What is
me,
this?
it's all I've ever known. My whole world.
First game was the first game Sony had a gimmick where you could turn to an Oni. He lets you change between two presets mid-combat. Oh.
Free to take whatever.
Yeah, I'm using the Stream Deck. I want. What is this? Is this like that Thief game? This looks like that Thief game. But yeah, I'm using the Stream Deck. I now have all my sound effects here, so I don't accidentally press the wrong sound effect. I also put in more. So, oh, the Digimon game, Thief 2. Okay, made you remember. Did I get the Castoria figure? Yes, I'm holding the Zora plushie right now. He's so fucking tiny. And then my Castoria Berserker is right in front of my monitor, and she covers up like part of my bottom screen, but that's fine. For the Digimon games, you like the freedom of being able to choose what your Digimon evolves into. I like the RPG games. That's all I know. So basically the World Series.
And who are you?
But yeah, I have more.
Tidewalker, are you there yet?
Yeah, I have more sound effects. I'm looking into it more. What else I'm capable of doing with this thing.
Hey, you got some hosting?
What do I think about the Castoria Figma that they open pre-sales? Wait, what? The funny angry. What? Wait, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. I have been so sleepy all day. The guy. This you assume because Ninja Build was a thing you could do. Oh, quick switch equipment. No, that is really cool.
But
You Tidewalkers are all connected.
What is happening? This looks like those same people who made the Deathloop game. It's like that same energy. This was open since at least 3 weeks. Wait, really? Oh god. I say I'm chronically online. Clearly I am not chronically online enough.
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
Is that it? Was that you sending me it? In general chat? Okay, hold on.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Duce, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What a last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5
Oh, I'll open up in the wrong window.
by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more.
Oh my god, wait, that's so cute. Oh my god, I need that angry face one. Oh, oh god, someone redid the scene in the Figma. I want it! Graph game, but more story. Oh yeah. Oh, I still haven't gotten this game. Everyone's been saying that Astrobot's like really fucking good.
And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will
Like literally everyone. I have no idea what it's like. All I know is like a collect-a-thon platformer.
The amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
To go, memories stay. What is this? I feel like we peaked early. This feels like I peaked early. Astrobot is a good game if I like 3D collectathons, but it was 100% not worthy of Game of the Year. Oh, Sea of Thieves. I never played that either. Wait, I thought that was Xbox exclusive. Wait, what? Exclusives really do mean nothing unless it's Nintendo, huh? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I get Astrobot, give me a reason to. There is a great burger salter. What? God, I do not have the money to be buying merch like this. That's Bunny Salter. You could have led with that. You could have led with Bunny Salter. Played with some friends. It's chaotic. I do not have the money for this kind of merch. But I do want Castoria and Bunny Salter. She can cover me with... Anyway. Salter is expensive. It's time to the price of Figma Castoria. Jesus! It's the bunny tax. It's the bunny tax. Pass. Oh wait, I remember this. It's like that. It's that game where you can like you meet other people while you're exploring, right? And you don't even know it's them or whatever. Like this is 100% a vibes game, isn't it? Like 300% a vibes game. Like zero story, pure vibes. is from what I gather from these types of games. But both on throne, I feel weird putting stuff like that on my throne. I also have like 0 space. The Skylanders. I guess the aesthetically, I could see it. Sword of the Sea. How about Sword of the Planet? Give me Excalibur.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zitani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from
Bunny Salter is 21 centimeters. That's big.
We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Remedy brings otherworldly action.
I'm not gonna say it.
FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and 2 fellow agents
say it
and contain the reality warping chaos found within the oldest house.
She can give me 21 centimeters. Anyway, I don't even know how that big that is in freedom units, but you know, she can peg me.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog
Anyway.
has several new titles this summer. The PS2
That is a lot. How much of that is in freedom units?
arrives June 17th.
Castoria did give me the essence of Excalibur. That's true. That's true. She did give me her essence. That's where the sentence ends.
Including Peacock in the US. Additionally, 2 of Capcom's most beloved
It's
games
0.6.
are set to join the Classics lineup.
Or 8. Whoa!
Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
Yeah, she can give me that.
Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more.
It's over 8 inches.
PlayStation blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
I think I'll live. I'll live.
His parents cut their own rope to save him.
If I don't, well, what a way to go.
He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding.
James Bond. We're getting a James Bond game.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement.
American units are confusing. Yeah.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland.
What he did
again, I feel like this peaked early. We really peaked at Digimon, huh?
Thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
But yeah, that's not counting pound. Which one? You have 4 different pounds and all are different between us. Oh yeah, that's true.
James Bond.
James Moriarty. Yeah, where's our Sherlock Holmes James Moriarty like BL visual novel game?
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
Oh my god. But yeah, I feel weird putting like merch and stuff like that on my throne and not like stuff for my stream, you know?
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond.
I'll find out soon enough. What do you mean? That sounds like a threat. I know there are dojins, so there's that. There's dojins of like practically anything, to be fair. Oh, I remember the aesthetic I really like. They're called landmine girls in English. Don't feel bad about it. There are people who put toys in it. What? Yeah, but I'm also not... It's God, I don't know. What? what would you put for the stream? There's a hand cam I could do, maybe. So there's that, especially if I want to do something like showing off my car collection and stuff like that. Put what I want on throne. Moriarty ruler someday. Oh, I wish you luck, Phyllis. Fine, I'll put it on there. I'll put it on there. That doesn't mean you guys have to buy it for me.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive.
Yeah, I like zoned out completely about what was going on.
First Light.
Oh, I am currently still playing Star Rail, grinding for Artoria. I think I'm at like 180 pulls, a little bit over 180 pulls, so I'm guaranteed her at the worst. I just hope it doesn't get to that point. Learn what an ovipositor is because you checked the. What is that? Cooking stream? Oh god, I'm so nervous to do a cooking stream because if. Oh god, that's really nervous. I'm not that. I think I know how to cook. I'm not that confident in my cooking. How far am I in Star Rail? I haven't done M Morpheus. I basically have not touched a new planet in the slightest. If you guys look back far enough, you see me streaming all of Penacony. Because I have my E2 Firefly with their signature light cone. Tell you later? Oh god. Also technically safe for a light cone. Yeah, I know. I'm still playing, but like that's where I'm at in terms of pulls. I don't have like 1 more month for it.
You're still with me?
I have not touched the game basically since until their Annie happened. And that's when I started. I haven't played M Morpheus. It's like 8 hours long or something. I mean, I'm considering it streaming it. I'm not gonna lie, to be a little real with you, chat. Now that I'm basically I'm more willing to stream Star Rail after certain Ghosts of Yote. Is this a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima? Since the whole things that popped up about it, but yeah. Cooking is weird. Easily do vegan recipes, not vegan. That's impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, yes. Artworks! Oh boy. That Captain America? Is Artworks making a Marvel game? Oh my god, Artwork is making a Marvel game! What? Hello? This is crazy. Was that PS4 Spider-Man? No, he just looks like him. This is so weird to see. Waiting for Phoenix Wright to appear. Okay, is that Marvel vs. Capcom? It's just an entire like Marvel fighting game, but Phoenix Wright is also there for some reason. Dude! We finished Penacony. Penacony is so peak. I love Penacony. Penacony and Fontaine are my personal peaks with Genshin Star Rail. White Lion? No, a White Tiger tried to convince me to play Nikkei. Or no, she didn't try to convince me to play Nikkei. She tried to convince me to play Arc Knights. Burn a lot of things when cooking. I don't think I burned anything that's not on purpose. I like my food a little burnt. Just the slightest bit burnt. Not meat. Not like meat. Not like a steak or anything. I like my meat like that, medium rare. But like when I cook nuggies, I like it a little burnt. Turned out in Marvel What Ifs, they did a Gundam episode. They did a Gundam episode? The only like Marvel is movies or his comics. You don't mean like every comic or every movie. I don't think that's weird. I don't play many Marvel games except Spider-Man. I love the Spider-Man games. Marvel token fighting souls. Oh my god. Oh, and then Phoenix. Hello? What is happening? Hello? What? They put Miss Marvel in there? I mean, wouldn't she be considered... What is this? What is happening? Why did it transit... What? What? Is this still Marvel? Because it rewinded the Marvel... There was an Avengers... There was... Oh yeah, there was an Avengers anime, wasn't there? Wasn't there also a Deadpool anime? What is happening? No, Spider-Man comics are in an uproar. Partly was the revamped Ultimate Spider-Man giving the fans family man Peter Parker. Don't worry, he'll return to his suffering. Honestly, when it comes to the Marvel movie stuff, I'm only interested in Spider-Man storyline. That's about it.
The inspiration for working on this project really came
The Wolverine and X-Men anime? Honto.
And wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with
A lot of Wolverines. There's always a lot of Wolverines.
Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And
Yeah, I think I wholly hopped off of Marvel after No Way Home, basically.
The Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, you know, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System.
This is still an insane thing, though. I'm not gonna lie. Fighting Arc System Works Marvel game is still an insane thing. Blade 2? Oh.
And they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
Yeah, maybe I'll stream Amorphous for Star Rail. I'm considering it. Spider-Man suffers almost as much as the average gacha player. Almost. It comes very close.
Sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on.
I haven't seen a Marvel film after No Way Home. No Way Home is so good. As someone who absolutely adores Spider-Man, it's so good. I'm also waiting for the next Spider-Verse movie, the part 2.
With your kind of own expectations of here's what I would expect to see from.
It left out such a cliffhanger. You saw was Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, that is MCU, isn't it? Okay, then technically, yeah. Last one I saw was also Deadpool Wolverine, but I did not see anything between No Way Home and Deadpool Wolverine. Holy forgot that's MCU now. Marvel's that you want to, oh my god, isn't going to eliminate the family. It's literally the only separation from Amazing Spider-Man.
Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
They released a teaser for part 2 of Spider-Verse. Oh, they did? Oh, do we have a date? Do we have a date on that?
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet. Think luxury race car mixed with a brick house.
No, that makes sense.
And the fact that they added anime mech elements.
After the great movie, by the way. Oh no, Deadpool Wolverine was so good. I loved it personally.
And really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that.
Oh, I need to tell my friend because they both like. My one friend likes Doom, and my other friend likes fighting games.
When Arc looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now,
Busy that day, didn't click on it. Aw, you know what? Fair enough.
We felt like we just had to go 4v4, and in doing so, we found a lot
Check
of
the live chat for it's exactly the reaction you expected.
that I think players are going to be very
Is it good or bad? I refuse to look at chat for the chat of the stream. Not my chat. You guys are fine. You know, this chat. The RDJ. Thoughts on RDJ as MCU Doom. I hope it's like that one comic line where it is where Doom was an evil Iron Man. I hope they go that direction, and it's not wholly because RDJ is RDJ, you know? Too much yap. Yeah, normal stuff.
And it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
Yeah, I hope that's the whole thing about it, and not just because it goddamn RDJ. But that might be too much hope at this point.
And I think we really are going to make something magical here.
Like, he looks good as Doom, I'm not gonna lie. He pulls it off. I really hope the reasoning for that is because there is a version of Doom that is just evil Tony Stark. One has to wonder what the paycheck had to be. It's RDJ, so big.
You're still with me?
Because RDJ makes a lot of money. Be quite a while before we start Traum. It might be closer than you think. These things are usually like an hour-ish at most. Also, it already looks like it's ending Freedom. Apparently, Loki Season 2 already hinted at Doctor Doom. That makes sense. I've only seen Loki Season 1. But yeah, this is... the Marvel artworks is really good. It's not what I expected to be their final trailer, right? This can't be like their finale trailer, right? I mean, it could be. Arc System has been getting a lot of traction recently. Oh my god, is that actually it? Each FGO, we can get Traum A instead? Is that really it? No shot. I was not expecting him to head on Artworks fight. Okay. Damn. No, I think that's really it. Huh. I have to ask again, OG, Artoria, Castoria, or Salter, don't do this to me. Do not ask me that question. I refuse to answer. Just saying, it's quite the prelude before starting on Traum. This sort of was a last minute decision. Because Sony now even no. We just peaked at Digimon. we no outro. That was the outro. The little timeline of events was the outro. Okay, hold on. Let me do music as well. But yeah, Traum. I don't know why Traum isn't required for Lost World 6 as it takes place right after the end of Traum. To be fair, you guys said the same thing about like Seph, like the moon, the Sephora, other things. There are the two other events I also haven't played that are like part of the main timeline. I want to play Sonic Coaster. Sonic Coaster is so good. God, this track is so good. I just learned with Nintendo on how to end on a news stream. I know, we need that banger ending. Speedrunners trying to get to the end. Okay, hold on. Let me set up Shimosa and Seraph. Yeah, Seraph. No, there was also like the comma event, and then also the that was our small captain. The BB event? Yeah, the BB is Seraphix, Oku, and Imaginary Scrambles. Yeah, those. Alright, hold on. Let me just set this up. Oh god. But yeah, there is probably expected the Marvel fighting game to be the hype end, but honestly, who cares about Marvel? It's one of those like, oh yeah, it's a big company, but they've lost a lot of their shine in recent years, to put it lightly. OC1 was fun. I am very curious to see what the OC is like, but yeah. Okay, and then we're switching to Traum. For you on these stream, Seraphix is the special event, since that's how I found. Oh, Hontoni! Oh, it's so cute! Oh, I love those. I love it like that. So is he picture Meltress and Passionlip doing a fusion Noble Phantasm against Kiara? No comment. I had one immediate thought, and I'm like, I should not say it. Got one chapter before entering. I know Ordeal Call is basically 2.5. I am aware of that. Okay. Do I have... Yes, I do. Okay, good. Diving into the enemy's secret garden? Is that... Oh my god. Marvel nowadays honestly feel like that one normie franchise that people latch to call themselves nerdy and quirky. Oh god, it does feel like that. Oh god. I never got into Harry Potter and I never got into Star Wars, so I wouldn't know. Saw reaction to the BB comment about Gudao size. Wait, what was my reaction to that? Oh shoot. You guys weren't meant to see that. I don't think I have a choice. Damn. You didn't see that. Okay, there we go. I've been grinding a little. All the good moments in F, go and subscribe to Drama. Ordeal calls are still part 2 rather than a 2.5. Garden is a hacking term for Fate Extra, but the euphemism is probably deliberate. I mean, to be fair, Fate Extra, from what I've been judging from Seraphix, from what you guys told me, is very sexually charged. Yeah. Part 2 officially ends this year for JP. Oh! Anyway, Traum. Never got into Star Wars, and I never got into Fishar, Heroine X, and Heroine X Corner. I know that, like... I know that basically the entire Servantverse at this point is one massive Star Wars reference. I'm aware of it. I just never watched it. CCC in particular. Extra is a bit extra. Yeah. CCC are really 18 plus. Well, nothing explicit is shown. Right? Got banned to the extended universe lore for Star Wars. I know very few things about the extended lore. Did I see the in CCC? No. Like, in terms of extended lore, I know about, there's this one band called, like, there's one band which is basically a giant adult joke. And then there's, like, these horror creatures or whatever that sometimes pop up when you, like FTL. Don't worry, blind. Stay Night was 2 until the Relta Nua and Global. Well, yeah, Stay Night was an actual, like, 18 plus visual novel. KRMP, oh no. Oh no. Excuse me? Oh my god, they really censored Kiara's MP for FCO, huh? Anyway, Traum. Let's start Traum. Prologue, or a study of the perfect human. Oh, we're still up here. Or are we? Are we inside? This is very cinematic. Thoughts on what constitutes a perfect human? I mean, okay, but that's kind of vague, isn't it? They have an animation update for Kiara for OC3. Oh! Welcome to Traum. I don't feel welcome. For a start, we have to agree on the definition for perfect before we could even discuss this. Seeing serious Da Vinci here is... I'm so used to smug Vinci. But Xion! The Holy Grail casting chamber? Oh, is this it? Oh yeah, it is! I did make one Holy Grail. Oh! Oh, I get to show you guys in a bit. An excellent point. Then allow me to take the first crack at it. A perfect human is one who makes no mistakes. Let's set aside matters like overcoming hardships and making the impossible possible, said Okaiba. We may then define a perfect person simply as one who makes no errors in judgment. Okay, works for me. Even the most amazing geniuses or superheroes inevitably make errors in judgment. In fact, you could argue that the mark of a skilled, intelligent human being is their ability to resolve matters in spite of any oversights or mistakes they may make. But that wouldn't be perfect. Perfection is when you don't have any mistakes to make up for in the first place. Even if a person is average in every other regard, if their decisions are always correct, their actions, and by extension, the person who performed them, would be perfect. So by that definition, that would make someone who never overlooks anything a perfect human. But the moment they do overlook something, however small, they're no longer perfect. Is that what you mean, Xion? Yes, that sounds right. It is a shame that a single careless mistake is all it takes to knock someone off the pedestal of perfection. Or his fate equivalent, Sigurd? However, were we to use your definition, Da Vinci, we would face a paradox. A perfect human can only ever be imperfect. I mean, to make mistakes, if we're looking at it in a philosophical sense, there's also like the whole saying of like, to make mistakes is to be human. If a problem can be overlooked by a so-called perfect human, then that problem is more perfect than the human. Assuming it's equal to the task of deceiving a perfect human who never makes a wrong decision anyway. Oh, but in that case, maybe it's a situation where it only seems like someone made a mistake. But in reality, they simply choose to overlook the problem. In other words, a case where the perfect human deliberately overlooked a problem in order to be perfect. The problem, in this case, wouldn't be solved at all. In that case, overlooking the problem would be the correct choice, the perfect choice, for our purposes. But at that point, I guess we're just arguing semantics, huh? What a fucking cold opener to this. Oh, Nemo. How long was he there? This is you and your friends. Oh yeah, this is 100% 3 AM talking energy. Are you done with the side chatter? The storm warder will be leaving the Arctic Circle soon. You two aren't just passengers, you are technical and special advisors. It's your duty to make regular status reports, even if they don't have much new. Oh, whoops, my bad. You're right, Captain. We did, in fact, originally come to give you a report. And allow me to explain Novum Chaldea's current situation and our next steps. Oh yeah, right. We got raided. We got black holed. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Me. Oh. There you go. It's been several days since the British Lost Belt vanished. We've successfully brokered peace with the immature beast Koyanskaya. Oh, was this after summer in the Arctic? Ah. However, immediately followed by this, we were attacked by the foreign god and lost our temporary base in the Wandering Sea. Fortunately, all of Novum Chaldea's staff managed to escape to the storm border. We struck back at the foreign god. That is, Olga Marie was the same gravitational destruction she used on the Wandering Sea, confusing her long enough to... Well, I would like to believe that her not coming after us means our plans are successful. Unfortunately, she's so far beyond what we would consider normal that it's impossible to be certain. At any rate, both Spiritron Calculation Engine Trismegistus II and Near Future Observation Lens Sheba have been brought aboard the storm border. It now serves as Chaldea's flying base of operations. That is the situation in which we now find ourselves. Now that we escaped Olga Marie, we are currently using Trismegistus II's prognostications to move between different safe zones. Despite encountering our share of difficulties at our various stops, we continue our flight even as we speak. Yep, we've been crisscrossing the Eurasian continent east and west. Of course, we occasionally touch down to convert the few remaining buildings into Spiritrons and stock up on resources. We ended up hiding out in the Arctic Circle for a pretty long time. Unsurprisingly, it was freezing there. I can't say I cared for that, but... I'm not built for... I'm built for the cold. Was this after an event? This seems like it was after an event. Oops, I had a feeling you might be been freezing there. Sorry about that, Captain. I hope you can give us a break on that. Trismegistus 2 suggested it was the safest place to lay low. I know, and it worked. Since the foreign god hasn't attacked us there, I could use a piece of chocolate. Oh my god! I'm reminded. I have this, like, small box of chocolate, right? I have this small box of chocolate. And you know those places where, like, you weigh the sweets and, like, you pay for the weight? Dude, those things are a goddamn scam. Oh my god. I would not have bought this if the person I was with offered to buy it for me. Because they're like, yeah, no, go for it. And so I filled up this tiny little, it was such a tiny little box. And it was like full of chocolate. You want to know how much it cost, chat? You want to know how much it ended up costing? It ended up costing like 30 bucks. For like a small box of chocolate. It was insane. I never in my life will I do something like that again. Drop before summer in Arctic. Oh. Tungska was New Year's, but with Think Traum drop before summer in Arctic with Scotty. Can't remember. Oh, that doesn't explain why that one summer was in the Arctic, huh? You didn't check the price per kilo, right? No, because we don't... Price per... Yeah, I was just about to point that out. The only reason I even got it was because I saw these, like, sea salt chocolate things. And I'm like, this is the best thing ever. Which one is the weight? 1 horse? Pound? Pound. Yes. I think. Traum was after Super Bunyan. Oh! Oh. Whether or not chronologically summer in Arctic took place before Traum is a mystery? Things changed yesterday, right, Captain? We're just about done weaponizing the essence of the sacred sword we obtained in the British Lost Belt. Oh, we are? Remember Lost Belt 17? Yes, I remember, guys. Don't... My memory's not that bad. All that's left now is to simulate a few necessary tests. So, Commander Gordolf, our administrative advisor, Holmes, me as the technical advisor, and the rest of Chaldea staff have all agreed it's time to leave the Arctic behind. Summer came first, so both Tungska and the summer event took place in the Arctic Circle. Our next destination is the Foreign Gods base, South America. That's where we'll have our final showdown. At long last, we pass through North America to the final Lost Belt. Yep, I just gotta look at the Sacred Sword's armament official name too. The whole Nemo series thinks it's great, myself included. Right? It's admittedly a little hyperbolic, but that's just part of its charm. Is this how we end up in Traum? Anomaly detected. Errors in Trismegistus 2's prognostications and Sheba's near-future observations recorded. New undocumented obstacle in Novum Chaldea's plan to defeat the foreign god detected. Steep decline in proper human history's verification levels in the Bleach Earth confirmed. Future threatening interference with the past confirmed. Well, it's hyperbolic. Looks like the name of the armament of the Sacred Sword. All Chaldea staff prepare for a race shift sequence. Sheba's observations indicate this massive singularity may be the single greatest direct attack on human history. What? Bigger than goddamn Goetia? Bigger than the actual incineration of humanity? What does the word mean? Oh, hyperbolic. Oh, it means like exaggeration. My only friend is the coffin maker? What kind of Black Butler Undertaker is this? Direct attack, not conceptual. Okay, fair enough. Oh god, not this music again! The only burn some of it. This is an attack. Oh my god. Also, I should change this. Got to change this. Thinking out loud. Can't understand. Are they alive? Are they dead? Are they standing? Sitting? Do they care for anything? Wish for anything? Pray for anything? Lost Belt 6 speed. Yes! My Oberon! Yes, I am! Goddamn music! They understand nothing. They know neither suffering nor joy. They have no concerns, but also no relief. Only hunches and chills tells them that the end is coming. And so, they die out here, miserably, meaninglessly. But something buried inside them kept them alive for just a little longer. So please, try to remain human as you should, till the very end. Turn not to prayer, but to song. It is all you can do. Duh. Hello? Pardon? Thinking out loud. Yes, that's right. I must be the traitor. I betray both proper human history and sincerity. It must be my incompetence, or maybe it's how capable I am. At last, the day my sins, my evil deeds, and my duties all come to an end shall arrive. Here, beneath Reichenbach Falls. Huh? What? Your favorite servers appears here? Oh well, point them out when I see them. Just say that's them and nothing else. So, here's what you need to know about this massive singularity. The area is somewhat unstable, but we do know that it's sometime after AD 1700, within a margin of at least 100 years. The location is presently unclear as well, but based on the vegetation we've discovered, we can rule out the Far East, Africa, and Europe. Whomst? Our best guess is that we are somewhere in America. Oh great, America again. Magical energy levels are not as high as in the Age of the Gods. We are seeing tremendous fluctuations in the readings. Magical energy ripples are so numerous that it's like observing a pond on a rainy day. Frankly, it leaves me thinking anti-army Noble Phantasm might be popping off like fireworks in the singularity. Oh, great! And then there is Foundation of Humanity rating. Error. Error? Not EX rank that signifies non-standard values? Correct. Doesn't even register as non-standard. It's like nothing we've ever seen. Generally speaking, the smallest of the minute singularities are rated at E-. And any lower than that, they won't qualify as singularities.
Maybe it's just a bug in the system.
I hope so. Because of wibbly wobbly timey wimey, even when it appears, fair. Either way, I will continue to monitor both the rating and the singularity as the situation develops. What do I know about the servants? Nothing. But the point stands that at the moment, we have many questions and precious few answers.
And we're essentially in the dark, which means...
we have to go in there!
I hate to just fly by the seat of our pants, but I don't see that we have much of a choice.
Fortunately, Holmes is one of the servants best qualified for this particular race shift. He is? Once you get there, I'm sure you'll be able to get to the heart of this mystery in no time. Right, Holmes?
It's quite a responsibility, but you may rest assured that I am up to the task. Uncovering the truth is the very essence of a detective's calling.
The Brights!
How very welcoming of you.
That's all you have to say about the singularity, yeah? I'll take it from here. You'll have one other servant accompanying you on this mission. So I'm sorry to say it won't be... It won't be... We don't have MASH? Right. I'm afraid the Ortnax is still undergoing maintenance. In my capacity as technical advisor, I really can't allow her to race shift until maintenance is finished.
I'm not surprised. All those arduous battles in both Fairybritain and Tungska could easily have thrown her spirit origin a bit off kilter.
Foe! 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 Oh. Well, Foe wants to stay with Mash. The good news is, we're still planning to reshift Mash over there once the Ortnax maintenance is done. She comes last minute or either the darkest moment, huh? As for your other companion this time around... Vlad?!
You needn't continue dragging this out. It is I. Indeed. This is a weighty responsibility, but I shall do my utmost to discharge my duty.
There are a number of other servants besides Count Vlad who are a match for this race shift, but we can only send 3 in total. Since we're going to send Mash later, that leaves us able to only send 2 for now. Since Holmes was already a lock for one position, that left only 1 slot for the last servant.
I was chosen after a peaceful discussion. Peaceful in this instant means only a bare minimum of blood spilled.
Huh? What do you mean by blood spilled?
Sounds like they decide the winner by fighting to the death.
Huh? Are you saying they had a mini Holy Grail war, essentially? Are you serious? In the Storm border? Vlad is honestly underrated. He's really cool and powerful. I mean, he's Vlad the goddamn Impaler. Traum was written by the Apocrypha writer. Oh!
Master, I know this singularity is full of mysteries. I urge you not to lose sight of our ultimate objective. Becoming emotionally invested in our enemies can lead to lapses in judgment if we are not careful. I suppose there is a little point in telling you that now. You are a master. Do what you wish.
Bare minimum blood spilled and Vlad, no such thing. Also probably in a sim. Oh yeah, there is a sim, huh? That's how we grind canonically, don't we?
I remain on standby in my spirit form. Call for me if you need anything.
Well, at least he's not gonna go out for a walk or anything.
I, for one, feel better already.
But Vlad is only ever at his best in Romanian territory. I mean, that's like the area boost, right? You can call. No one talks about the secret Chaldean fighting club. Or else in the world, people only see him as Dracula. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we will also be race shifting one more very special guest. Eh? I did, yes. Are you coming, Shion? But the presence of another master will give us a much wider range of options. Eh? Shion, does that mean...
Eh?
Wait. What? Eh? No. What? You got it. Ha! Alright, Kadok, it's time for you to earn your keep. What? Ah! How? Why? When? Huh? Also, yeah, he looks dripped the hell out. Can I cosplay him?
Forget about touching grass. I need to touch the sea. I need to go in the water. I need to dive in the sea. I need to go in there. I'm going in.
Hello? It's the original FCO music for Chaldea? Oh my god, it is! What? If I jump straight ahead to Lost Bell says Kayak will have already been established. That makes sense. Yeah, oh my god, I love his outfit. Hello?
Yeah, Cadog Zemplopus, Master of Team A, reporting for duty.
He looks so cool!
Kadok, but you're one of the cryptos! Yeah, I actually know that, but my lost belt is long gone.
Right here when you open the game. Oh yeah, that's true!
And I obviously can't escape to Olympus anymore either. Surrender is pretty much my only choice here. Not that I expect you to trust me just because of that.
Hell no, we don't!
That's okay. I'll just have to prove you can through my actions.
What's with the collar? Is it a shock collar? Oh my god! Is it actually?
Nothing gets by you, eh? Go on, Shion. Tell him.
Original. Yes, I know. I remember that the Cryptors were Team A, but what? Sure thing. That is an Atlas Institute produced Mage Killer Collar. Mage Killer Collar? Huh? Not much of a director. To be fair, he wasn't much of a director. ever. He is a father, director. He'll be monitoring Kadok during this mission. If he tries anything funny, the collar will activate and completely destroy his magical circuits. Holy sh... God damn! Exploding collar not for bad could be. Okay, no, what? And Pepe and they joined. Oh my god! Of course, anything funny includes trying to remove the collar himself. We don't want to kill him. But if he tries to use the collar to intentionally destroy his magical circuits, that is what he'll be. Oh, and be careful when using Magecraft too. Since any unauthorized spells could trigger the collar as well. Oh my god! Who in these days mage don't have a mage collar on hand for mages? Gods. Usual Atlas Institute side science project. Damn, you guys are brutal, but fine. I can deal. Kadok? Yeah. It's good that wow, we're really going in on this, huh? Hey, he wouldn't be the MC if he wasn't. Yeah, okay. First piece of free advice. Mages shouldn't be so quick to offer someone a hand. Our hands convey a ton of information. You're a master too. You should know how important the hand with your command spell is. Atlas Institute, easy to get in, impossible to leave. Never piss off Shion. Yeah. But she's kind of hot when she's like that. Anyway. He's such a typical mage that he's making me remember I'm actually a mage too. Wow, Gordolf. Wow. Okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Akira might be a great master, but he was never really trained as a mage. It feels weird saying that considering who I am. So I hope you'll keep giving him tips as time permits, Kadok. I will. What about his serious light, Michion? I was unable to remove it, but please keep that to yourself for now. Understood. If the foreign guard could activate the Seer's Sight remotely, she would have surely done so by now. There is little to gain by letting ourselves become overly concerned. Yes, good point. Since the Seer's Sight is still technically a command spell, the collar should suppress it before it can activate. Granted, we would prefer to avoid testing that theory if at all possible. Okay, Shion, that's it for me. Anything else before we send them on our way? And qualifies it. Yeah, we were kind of a last minute choice to fill out numbers. Yes, just one last thing. We were able to extract some keywords pertaining to the singularity from a hieroglyphic prediction. Oh! Not a problem. Revolt. Eyelid. You had me until eyelid. I'm afraid I have no idea either. All casters, don't you dare. You'll not spoil a perfectly unbiased pupil. Castoria taking personal offense. Marisbury, they both gave to be destroyed. What have you missed? You missed the entire state of play. Hi, Strawberry. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. All we can say for certain at this point is that we absolutely cannot afford to overlook anything in the singularity. And that is on the same scale as the 7 singularities. I know this may feel like a setback now that we're finally about to take a crack at the 7th Lost Belt, but it's just like Shion said. We'll dispose of this massive singularity no matter what. Prepare to race shift! Wink wink? I guess it could be read like that. There we go. Had to put in a weird word as the full message. Unknown record. Value error. Realm of the Thanatos impulse. Traum. Life and death of an illusion. God, that goes so hard! No matter the time, place, or prevailing ideology, there is no venture more difficult to succeed than war. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Death comes, regardless of race, gender, or age. The talented, the hardworking, and the lucky all die with shocking ease. Magia Exedra for a bit. Oh, nice, Sue! Grass in these conditions. Oh my god! When living beings die, they become lumps of inanimate meat. But servants don't even get that much. When they die, they vanish without a trace, as if they've never existed at all. Death. Its coming is so mundane, it's enough to drive one crazy. The first to saw and watching this scene unfold, like, a Monday. Both heroes who saved our nation and anti-heroes who have harmed countless people are dying for unknown reasons, as though it were completely natural. I have another piece of chocolate to drown myself. War never changed. Sorry. I just think of that one Overwatch voice line. It doesn't matter how much times change or how far civilization advances. The final stage of negotiations is two sides killing each other. Usually get you. No, that's fair, Lydia. I haven't been playing Exedra either. They have but one goal. Rebellion. Not against the king, a god, or even the world, but against proper human history itself. Running a Traum generator for Blackout, still weird timing. That is very weird and highly specific. Huh? Hello? Huh? Castle was an unbearable place for the summoned servants seasoned by battle. Any ordinary person setting foot inside would be driven insane by its blood-red glamour and pitch-black madness. Eh? That madness was personified in the beautiful woman who stood before them. No, Lady Crimhild, I can't think of anything that would... Hello? Her name was Crimhild. Chat. Why is she Goss Mommy? Crimhild, wife of Sigurd and a major figure of Germanic heroic legend and literature. She is believed to have her origins in last wife of Attila the Hun. Oh, if evil, why hot? Oh my god. Yeah, she's very cute. Finally see. Aki, no, because she is. She's a tsundere. Even better! She's married. I still have Artoria, so it's fine, but like... They are a lucky individual. Sieg died before her, so she remarried at Altera. Oh my god. Voiced by Kaguya. This is Kaguya from Love is War? Wow. Tsundere flows through her veins. Tsundere, it flows through her veins then. If someone on Chaldea, technically she is married to both Siegfried and Altera. Huh. The queen from Nibelungenlied, who swore revenge for her husband Siegfried's murder. Desertion in the face of the enemy. Allowing an enemy to escape. Oh my god! Disrupting the battlefield as part of a relentless pursuit. Speak. I retreated because a rider disrupted the battlefield. If I had stayed, I would very likely would have died. It wasn't an enemy. It was just a child. A tactical error on my part, and one for which I apologize profusely. I see. Did she kill them? Oh my god! Oh, they're gone. Those outfits look like one of those classic Victorian grieving wife outfits. That means that this version of her is available. People really want the goth mommy. I mean, I don't blame them, but like, damn! I have any memories of the marriage because it wasn't important to either of them? Huh. I already have my goth mommy. It's Artoria Lancer Altar. If we had held out, the city would have fallen, but my men wouldn't have died needlessly. The penalty is death. Archer, there are no children on the battlefield. Even if there were, they would be servants. Grimhild only married Altera just to use her in her quest for revenge? God damn! If even that escapes your understanding, then you shall die as well. As for you, Rider. Her mourning outfit after Siegfried's death. Era remembers her. Her interlude does an allusion to it. Oh. Whoa! But why? You pretended to be contrite. I'm hoping to save your life because you know what I am like. I have no need for one so shrewd and self-serving. Curse you. You're just a woman driven mad by revenge. Do you think that is a revelation to me? My. Once again, you've made quite a bloody mess. Is cleaning up messes not your job, Shuangju? Oh! Indeed it is. Or rather, it's my puppet's job. Go on then, get to work. Ergo sings on the front line. A deadlock. Still, his talent for defense is almost maddening. Mommy, that's what we've been saying! Hella cute, and if she's a widow, you can try fixing her. Do you want to fix her, or do you want her to make you worse? Well, he is a renowned hero for a reason. Oops, my apologies. How fare things on your end? Zhang Zhu was a religious leader in ancient China who became a military general and led the Yellow Turban Rebellion during late Eastern Han Dynasty China. Had a reputation as Taoist sorcerer. Oh. I've been mustering my Taiping Jing and my knowledge of puppet soldiers to the best of my ability, but still going to take some time. May have all the time and money you need. Just be sure you succeed. Fail, and now have no choice but to cut your head off, too. You want to fix her desire for revenge, but that's about it. She can ruin me after that! Oh, I better give it everything I've got, hadn't I? Well, no matter. What about new servants? It seems some new ones were just summoned not too long ago. I believe most of dispatch went over to the opposing factions. Ah. And what about the righteous realm?
Has it moved? No, it still hasn't budged. The only activity we've seen from his subordinates is scouting maneuvers. Scouting maneuvers. Begins the Three Kingdoms War? Oh! I see. He must be waiting to swoop in after the dust settles and claim the spoils for himself. They aren't so weak that they could overrun them all at once, but we can't ignore them either. It's the most vexing position to be in, and in consequence we find ourselves in this deadlock. Infuriating. Indeed it is. Have the assassins continue to keep an eye on them? Yes, my lady. And one more thing, your zodiac star was twinkling earlier. The zodiac star? It means someone who will have a significant impact on the singularity is about to arrive. Namely, Chaldea. Okay! I see. So they're coming. They're really coming. What to do? What am I going to do about them? How can I best make them suffer? How can I best make them grieve? In the end, I'll behead them, of course. But before that, I must be sure their punishment is truly spectacular. How dare some common mage use us as familiars? Eh? Please calm yourself, my queen. They are still prisoners of war, and our society rules do technically demand we treat them hospitably. Yes. Building a reputation for ourselves. Wonder if we are now part of the throne's data input. I mean, wasn't there that thing everyone's theorizing what would happen if we were summoned? Like if the MC was summoned? I never consented to playing by any such rules. Oh, very well. Have the Chaldeans monitored until we know more? I'm afraid we don't have scouts to spare. Then recall some of the assassins we sent to spy on the righteous realm. Have them keep an eye on the Chaldeans for the time being. Understood. Are you guys done talking yet? Salome, I'm surprised to see you out of your torture chamber. This is a funny idea for April Fools. MC summons MC. Oh god. I mean, we have summoned another MC. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I don't think I need words for this. I don't think I need words for this. Big female, so you summoned a female and vice versa. Yeah. Salome was a princess known for dancing at a banquet and prompted by her mother Herodias, requesting that the head of John the Baptist on a platter as a reward. Oh my god! Gudiko too powerful? That had MC summoned as a ruler. Wish they finished it. Damn. She hot? She's very... Yeah. Torture? I don't know anything about that. This is... Do you like kiss? I just want heads, that's all. So no head? I'm sorry, it had to be done. I appreciate design because it has SNES era RPG bosses sprite energy. I'll tame every crazed woman's servants. Well, yeah, if evil, why hot? Based more on Oscar Wilde's interpretation of the biblical story. Ah. Oh, never mind. Now what is it? What's Chaldea? Oh ho ho. Well, to make a long story short, I would say there are enemies. Nothing more, nothing less. Need 10 bubble... What? Why? What did I do? So you're going to fight them? I'm going to kill them. Back summoning dialogue in general media. Daughter must be my master. Do you like... Oh my god!
His harem EX skills, simple things as picking up a stick will fall for. See, to make out with it? What? Well, if you have any important heads you want to keep, would you let me hold on to them for you? I'll consider it. I doubt I will, though. An NPC out of jail today? Wait, which NPC got out of jail today? Have I met them? Really? That's too bad. Okay, I'm going out for a bit. I'm going to pick you up, anything. We haven't met them? Okay. Maybe some sucher torte? It's really good. No, thank you. Okay, bye.
Are you sure she won't be allowed to run about doing as she pleases?
So that means it's not Agravain. Then again, I feel like you guys would have been screaming at me if it was Agravain. That's the way of life she sought as an anti-hero. There's nothing to be gained from denying her. The important thing is that she's a strong fighter. Let her have her fun.
As you wish.
Preparations for the experiment have been completed, Lord Shangju.
Great. I'll be right there. If you'll excuse me, my queen.
How irritating. This is all so irritating. There's a possibility? Oh god. Chaldea, the king, the emperor. I can't stand any of them. It's all that hero's fault. I might just fall apart if he isn't summoned soon. He? Eh? Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Is she trying to summon Siegfried? Ooh. That concludes my report, sir. Who this? Means there's hope for more in the future. Fair. Who is this? Eh? Thank you, Lancer. You may go. Yes, sir. Yet more heroes' lives have been needlessly lost. Please don't be sad, Your Holiness. As the Pope, you are right to grieve, but that is as far as it should go. These heroes are all willing to lay down their lives to bring you victory in this war. I really don't think I'm worthy of such a great sacrifice. One cannot determine their own worth. It is for others to decide. You may deny yours, despise yourself, or blame yourself for your undeserved fairy tale fortune all you like. But we, your loyal subjects, will continue to love and respect you. Is that such a burden? Honestly, yes. Yes, it is. Well, that's a problem then. Personally, I'd rather die happy and smiling than continue on like this.
I'm sorry, Your Holiness.
We're not about to let you die. We're all pledged to keep you alive.
Consider it my sworn duty.
And that right there is exactly why this is such a terrible burden. But fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Whatever happens, happens. Can I at least ask you one thing, Emperor?
What is it?
Those atrocities you and the others are committing, are they all going to make my desire come true? Or are you putting your lives at risk because you want to do these things?
That's a difficult question.
If that really isn't what you want,
I can offer you my own life for what it's worth.
As the Emperor of a dying empire, I doubt it will be much. No, you're right. I hate to admit it, but part of me does yearn to see what happens next. No, I must see it. I have to.
Is that the voice of your lord?
I don't know. My lord's messages can, at times, be complicated. Enough that an insolent like me can't hope to understand them. As then again, it could be that
That's enough, Your Holiness. Only discord and blasphemy lie that way. Well, that's rude. I'll have you know I understand my place very well, thank you very much. Do you? I have my doubts about that. Alright. I'm going to go worship like I always do. By all means. Don't wait up for me. I need to discuss strategy with my subordinates. Fine. Oh, and can I say one last thing? Hello? I try not to do much evil scheming, okay? It'll ruin your good looks. I'll be damned. I guess it's no accident Her Holiness was appointed Pope after all. I'm afraid I'm not done with evil schemes just yet. Oh, more generic servants! A lot of generic servants. We are here, Your Imperial Majesty. Good. Let's begin with your report. Yes, my liege. A medium-sized force from the Revenge Realm attacked us 3 hours ago. They attempted to seize the Tower of Trigonio for themselves. Fortunately, the 30 archer-class servants you had stationed there drove them away by unleashing all of their What is happening? Oh my god! First, normal Holy Grail War. Then we had the Apocryphal Holy Grail War, which is a 7v7. Now it's just like a Battle Royale version of that, except there's 2 factions still? Just slapped his cheeks? Just ship them? Oh my god. I see. So it played out just as I expected then. Yes, my liege. Unfortunately, 10 of our other servants were killed when they tried pursuing the retreating enemy forces. I saw I told them to maintain our defenses, not to give pursuit. Strange Fake is very kind of girl. Or god, I want Strange Fake so bad. You did, my liege. Several Rider, Berserker, and Lancer classes decided to disobey orders. They are clearly trying to steal a march on the enemy and... So you're one of the servants who violated the chain of command and went out on your own. Got the fake... Oh yes, the fake Holy Grail War. Forgive me, my liege. If you could do it all over again, I trust you would make a different choice. Yes, my liege. Do you expect mercy? Sorry to scare you. I understand. As a warrior, instinct drives you to take advantage of opportunities for glory in battle. I couldn't ask my soldiers to suppress those instincts any more than I could ask them to stop breathing. I forgive you, and I ask that the rest of you go easy on them as well. It should go without saying, but achieving great things is our top priority, even if that means occasionally disobeying orders. Yes, my liege! Very good. Next. Proper war? These two were caught fighting. Oh! You know that fighting between servants is forbidden, especially in this realm. The moon cell. God, the moon cell. God! I therefore sentence you both to the rear guard during the next battle. Alright, you get your sentence. Now move! Going to guess that's generic Berserker. I'm the last one. Oh? I'm surprised to see you here. You've always been such a model soldier. What could one of Alexander the Great's own have done to get intro? Alexander the Great? Where is he? Well... What the Unforgivable. You have done the one thing that is absolutely forbidden in this realm. I will not tolerate proper human history. Only rebellion is permitted here. Huh? There can neither be collaboration with nor mercy for the enemy. I thought you understood that when you chose to stand with us. But where? Yes, we are heroes. Beings who struggled against, were swallowed up by, or outright disappeared into the flow of history. The shackles binding us to protect humanity are gone. And I cannot forgive proper human history, though I admit it is a completely one-sided grudge. Nonetheless, this realm is a home for those who share that view. Something must have gone wrong with you when you were summoned. You're the ones who've gone wrong. Perhaps, but I cannot stop now.
What?
Oh god, we're a third faction. I'm off to worship. Leave me. Yes, my leash. Budgeting cover. I'm not wrong. I'm not lost. Normally her prayers will be for others, not for herself. Prayers should be for others, for something larger than oneself. That is how it should be. Through devotion, you prove who you claim to be. But this time, her prayers are for herself. Her sins are not sins. Her atonement is not atonement. And yet, paradoxically, that devotion is the only thing bearing fruit. It is that paradox that brings her suffering she is powerless to stop. Please grant me salvation. She murmured her wish under her breath, unsure to whom she would direct it. I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, no, it's fine. I only just began praying myself.
Is something wrong?
It's nothing. Alright, I think I'll pray for you next. She prays to help shoulder the burden of his sins, even if doing so stains her own hands with blood. I'm sorry, but as sorry as I am, I can't think of any other way. Great, isn't a cute girl. This game is a bit disappointing. Yeah, no, he's either a Shota or he's a Bara. No in between. That concludes my report. Is this a third faction? According to Caster's analysis, the other two realms were... Oh, it is a third faction. Are we a fourth faction? Astazo! Him. I think that hurt my throat. There'll be a lot more screaming. Singularity, but yes. Be able to bonk Aki soon. What? What do you mean? How do I never get noise complaints? Don't worry about it. Best unknown gender servant. You're my twink husbanda. Yes. I love him. I adore him. Oh my god. Damn, so did you didn't get beyond skirmishing? I guess they're still just as wary of us as ever. I hope this is who we team up with. Mana transfer. What do you think, Roland? Of course they are. Our faction may be the smallest, but our forces are just as strong as theirs. If we were to attack them with everything we've got, we'd walk away with the lion's share. And above all, our realm was none other than Charles the Great. Yeah, who cares about Kriemhild and Constantinos? As far as you think you consider yourself straight, but 100% honestly, you would Astolfo. I consider myself a pan and yeah, Astolfo. Traum is written by the Apocrypha Arthur, so yeah. Yeah! True. See a sight of evil deeds to keep the complaints away. The only evil deeds done in my basement is the very, very illegal things every Artoria has done to me. Anyway. Roland, the hero of song and nephew of Charlemagne, wields the sword Durandal, leads the rear guard of the French forces. Charles the Great's the only true emperor. You hear that, Your Imperial Majesty? What? I do. Roland is the one that undresses. Oh, God. Oh, right. I forgot he's like nude 80% of the time. Charlemagne was king of the Franks from 1768, king of the Lombards 1774. Emperor was known as the Carolingian Empire from 800, holding those titles until his death in 814. Oh, Constantine the 11th was the last Byzantine emperor. The final defense of Constantinople against the Ottoman Turks. Literature for the French language, Song of Roland, as pure shadow in Astolfo interludes. That makes sense. We fear neither the vengeance-crazed queen nor the emperor who failed to protect his nation. So says Charles the Great. Oh, that's our emperor for you. Indeed. We will wait until the end before we make our move. A true emperor should never make haste. Charles also says to tell the assassins to dedicate themselves to their training and to step up their efforts even further. Shall be done, my liege. Either Roland or I will head out next, Your Imperial Majesty. I see. Roland, go get him! I'm honored, my liege. I'll leave straight away. Hey, Roland, don't forget your sanity this time, okay? You see that internet uses this as an excuse to finally implement him? Ah. It only ever happens to you! Yeah, he forgets his clothes. Ahem. So, how's it going? It wasn't easy, but we survived another day. What a relief. You did great, sir. Are you sure? All I said was indeed, and I see. What is happening? Revenge Realm, Saber Altar, what is that called? What? Both Roland and Astolfo lost their sanity at the moon at different points in their legends. Oh, I thought that was just Astolfo. Our name, they called themselves the Eastern Roman Empire. Well, yeah, because it was the actual continuation, because that's where all the Romans went, right? Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes even a few brief words can speak volumes. Frankly, if you were to say more than that, your imperial order would be somewhat diminished. Is it just me? Are you saying I'm not much like an emperor? It's just you. If you say so. But never mind that now. The scouts are getting increasingly nosy. I'll be able to keep the charade up much longer. There's a renowned Charles the Great refusing to show himself for long. People will naturally assume that he's either gravely injured or harboring some awful secret. Well, if I just pranced on out there, they cut you down before you could say hello. Well, that sucks for us. Not the monster can? Yes, the monster can. Hello? This is no laughing matter. If each realm had a tutorial, which one would I help to win? I am not answering that then. Because it would all end with them. It would end with me burying their children. Equivalent is Sortoria divided who's better, Saber, Altar, OG, Artoria, or Castoria. Well, I would just end up with their children. You think? It seems to me like all we need is for something to happen that'll keep them away from suspecting the king. Say, for example, a fourth faction showed up. Well, about that. Someone was still live on Twitter. It was live on Twitter? Wait, what do you mean by live on Twitter? Like when the tweet was still up? Also, yes, I am very aware of the monster can! I've got a hunch. Things are about to change. Now's our chance, so we should send lots of scouts to make sure we don't miss it.
Happy to see yourself returning to her day. Yeah, didn't know what, because I think I follow the English, Astolfo's English VA. That's how I found out about it. Because everyone was telling me, like, no, don't. There's me, the user that posted deleted the tweet was the 4 images after. Oh. Your hunches do seem credible. Alright, we'll send out the scouts. Let's add riders and casters to the usual assassins. Our defenses should hold out for a while, even if we assign them to other classes. Turk's post-fall Constantinople was actually Byzantine Eastern Roman. They just assimilated it. Ah. Fans are only fans or something like that for JP. Oh. A whole account afterwards. Man. I hope you'll help us too. You got it. Sir. Yes? I feel this will be a crucial turning point for you. Please try to stay on top of things. Because both he and Roland found it funny. That makes sense. Of course, I'll show them exactly what I'm made of. Or my name isn't Don... Don? I mean Charles the Great. You're getting into perilous territory, sir. However, if they discover the truth, they'll have your head on a spike. Spike? I thought you said pike. Spike. So you must be both cautious and bold, is that clear? Indeed. Now then. If a fourth faction is about to get involved, it would have to be them. Wonder what's going to be. What's going to happen? Blech. You figure what is happening? I know nothing. All I know is that Astolfo is here, and I hope we don't have to fight him. Freaking ow! That's hot. So that's how race shifting feels, huh? Something seemed a little different there. That one was kind of odd. We did one time shift into the skies though. We had to. Yeah, good thing we were in the middle of the sky that time. Quite right. There are usually something different about it compared to our usual race shifting. Well, this is my first, so I've got nothing to compare it to. I'll just have to trust you guys to figure out what's wrong. Enjoy my emotional support, Kadok? He's my emotional support? Oh no. Not as bad as it could have been? Exactly. Master, are you able to contact Chaldea? Yes, Mash here on comms for Chaldea. Yeah, Kadok is dripped the hell out. I love it. Have I played Extella? Nope. My only exposure to Fate was all the Stay Night anime, Unlimited Blade Works anime, Heaven's Feel movies, Apocrypha. Oh, and Oh Thunder Snow. We brought Cab but leave Mash behind. Mash can't come because she's a bit what's the word? She can't fight in her current state. I think which one tried to take on Vlad to start but retreated when he saw all the people Vlad impaled on. God damn! He is our emotional support, Kadok. But that is the Shark Week, got it. Wait, what does that mean? What does Shark Week mean? We're fine. At least we didn't have to Noble Phantasm to survive. Ask Lucy about it. That's a relief. Going to have a heart attack? Right. I can confirm that you and Kadok are both unharmed. Looks like Holmes and Vlad made it there as well. According to Sheba's observations, there should be a small town nearby. Is that where we go first? Mash is in maintenance. Yeah, she is in maintenance. Number of servants we could take? Yes. As in all matters, we began by gathering information. We must learn all we can, even if we must take a few risks to do so. Well, that's the textbook answer. Kadok? But first, let me ask you something. Can you use suggestions? Suggestions? Guess that answers that. So this entire time you've been going around running your mouth knowing the locals will think you're either crazy or dangerous. Yes. Well, at least his mystic code does have some magecraft built in to dispel some of that incongruity. Really? No idea! Me neither. Oh, we were so ready. Seems like the kind of thing you probably should have told him about sooner, but whatever. Alright, I'll use Charm's suggestion on the locals. You think up what you want to ask them. So, where exactly are we headed? The town is due north of you. Let's be on our way. It's a shame we don't have any horses. Talking about Astolfo, do I remember guys about the Learning with FGO manga that's where Gudao imagined for the first time Saber Astolfo and got horny to save Grails to level 100 and non-existent yet Saber Astolfo instead of Ryder? Authors really is jokes are the deepest lore. What? Bruh. Lost story is sorry, Babylonia Carcade? Ah. Then I'll bring up the rear then. Akira, Kadok, you two stay in the middle. Sure. It was one of the first official 4 comas. Oh my god. Hello? That's not ominous at all. Holmes. Oh yes, my apologies. I'll be right there. That's not ominous at all. Holmes, are you good? Is Holmes finally gonna get characterization? A clear blue sky that seems endless. A gentle breeze rustling pleasantly over the plain. Sounds like Lynn. Everything is quiet and peaceful. It made a horrible feeling of dread take hold and refuse to let go. It was not Kadok Zem Lupus who experienced that feeling, nor was it Akira, or Vlad, or even Sherlock Holmes. Eh? Da Vinci? Huh? Appeared in a pocket from the flashback? Oh. But despite her misgivings, she still had no choice but to send Akira and his companion to Singularity. Da Vinci? Eh? Yo. Hi, I wonder where Crimheld is. Dude, we had to tend to deal with and how far of a miracle it is to make it this far. Wonder where the evil faction is. To be fair, the first 2 factions seem the most insane. That right there, that looks sus. If I had to take a guess, that looks very suspicious. That too. No, you? Then there's that. I'm the sus one? No, I think you're sus. Where's this segment? General media? Eh? There are many suspicious locations? Yeah. Oh. But we start here. So yeah. All right, let's do it. Oh, so about those people. And completely deserted as well. This won't do. There's something here that troubles me more than the lack of people. How accurately can you analyze this debris, Mr. Zemlumpus? You want me to analyze it? Like measure how old the materials are and stuff? Just so. While I do have some degree of familiarity with the subject, I can only do so much. Certainly nothing compared to analysis that employs complex magecraft. We needn't settle for any my amateur attempts since we have a mage with us. Now I see. Not really my specialty, but I can give it a shot. You basically just need me to figure out the stuff archaeological period, right? Yes, that will do nicely. Wama's a SR and now his NPC gel. Well, I wish you luck. At least you probably won't reach Aggravain levels. Traum was decently long. Well, we'll see. We're gonna take our time with this. I suspect that this debris was created through magecraft rather than human hands. Magecraft? General media? Oh boy. Oh, is this the 4 coma? Oh my god. What is this 4 coma? Are the 4 comas this horny? Traum's fun. Yeah, that's why it's 1 letter away from trauma. They're kind of more explicit in that 4 coma than the actual game. Like, yeah! Have I played Lost Belt 7? I'm in Traum. Well, I say debris, but I mean the entire town. Let's wait for Mr. Zemlumpus analysis before I say more. Is this some kind of joke? The short version is that Holmes was right. This whole place was made with magecraft. Or in a hinge? Yeah, it looks like it. Probably a caster's territory creation or something like it. A normal mage would really struggle with something like this, but a caster could do it pretty easy, I think. This town would seem to be of mid to late European design. But as I suspected, something isn't right. Well, it does appear to be deserted, as Count Vlad said. I can discern no traces of anyone ever having lived here to begin with. The hell are you talking about? Think of it like a movie set. There are faint signs of use, but nothing like the wear and tear one might expect to see over time. I don't know if it was a mage or a servant, but someone built this whole town in an instant. This is my working assumption. I see. That's unusual, but outside the realm of possibility. Then let me ask you something, detective. Please do. Even if a servant or something similar to one did create this town, what destroyed it? Well, we can certainly rule out any wildfires as well as any other natural disaster. But we do see our holes, likely from arrows, in the walls, nicks from swords and other blades, and ruts from wagons laden with heavy supplies. A scene we are all too familiar with. Servants fought a battle here. I thought so. Master, everyone, please be careful. I just picked up some servant signals and they're headed straight for you. Hold on, getting a total now. They're... Mash? Oh no, is it a whole army? This can't be right. Da Vinci! I see it too. This isn't a malfunction or any kind of glitch. Akira, listen to me very carefully. There's an army of servants closing in on you. So where's those anti-army noble phantasms? I did. There are hundreds of them, and they're all servants. What? Let me be certain if I heard you correctly. You're saying these aren't beings that rival servants in power, but actual servants. Is that right? That's right. I've rechecked the reading several times. Now hurry up and get out of there or hide! No. Now I'm seeing another servant army. It's about the same size as the first. Another one? It would seem the two armies mean to surround this town. Please hurry. They'll be there any moment. All right, let's hide. Kadok, Master. There's neither Count Vlad or I are assassins. I doubt we'll be able to completely erase our presence. If we stay together like this, they'll be even more likely to find us. I would like you two to hide somewhere separate. Count Vlad and I will find our own way to get through this. If worse comes to worse, use a command spell. Nothing else that will allow me to turn the situation around. Got it. Also, there's something I would like to ask of you. Something Count Vlad and I will be doing ourselves. What's that? Pay attention to the servants headed this way. Try to find out what they're thinking and what they're trying to accomplish. What we need right now is information. Every action they take, every word they speak could be invaluable. Thank you, Mr. Akira. Then, we shall meet again later. Woo! You know, when they say Holy Grail War, it's ought to be far enough. Let's dig a hole to hide in. Bring more rubble? Good idea. Should be big enough to hide us, but not so much to look out of place. Got it. Artoria fans fighting again? Eh? That should do it. Okay, Akira, get in and stay put. A mouse's hideaway, a cat's shortcut. At times, shallow thinking can trump wisdom. Eh? Was that a concealment spell? A camouflage spell. I don't know if it'll work on servants, but it's better than nothing. Are you kidding me? One of the most basic spells there is. I haven't been able to cut down my chanting time for it, so it's too slow to use on short notice. But I guess that doesn't matter now. Anyways, with some soundproofing built in, but keep your voice down anyway. I've heard there's different schools of magecraft. So what? You want to know about mine? If you don't mind. Why not? Not like it's gonna last much longer. Hell, it's practically dead anyway. It's not like telling you is gonna change anything. It's anti-beast magecraft. Spells meant for fighting, well, wild beasts. Humanity has been its own worst enemy, but beasts are a close second. An ordinary person could never beat a wild beast with his bare hands. So it's not really a shock people came up with magecraft to help with that. So you can probably guess how it fell into decline, yeah? Not much need for spells to track or chase animals these days. Plenty of substitutes for that. Of course, these spells can still come in handy against wild beasts. But then, there aren't all that many of them out there anymore either. That's what happens to all magecraft eventually, though. Spells change with the times, either becoming crazy strong or so weak they're useless. Huh. What? No, I can't believe you're even asking that. Next piece of free advice. Asking any normal halfway decent mage that question is a fast way to die. You're basically telling them, your whole life is pointless. Why don't you just die already? I didn't mean to. Not much I can do to you right now. Not with this collar. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I should probably work on how snippy I get one of these days. Anyway, I think we've run out of time to talk. I tried to get us as far away from the town center as I could. Now we just have to hope they don't find us. They're here. Oh boy! According to our scouts, we'll be facing another medium-sized force. Question found us and went to read the first chapter is Femc taking Olga and Mash to a love hotel. Oh my god! Our regular Potion Damboru catch up as an Eastern class check. Even the comics themselves lost the plot. There was a plot? Vlad's dream of commanding an army of servants is Apocrypha, but these servants' armies are in separate factions? Huh. Perfect for race shifting. These spells are more useful in the past. I mean, probably why he was chosen, no? Edgy Caddock got angry and so Cubanized. What? No! Not cute. Do I have Draco Nero? Yes. Oh god. plan is to hit them with a full volley of our archer's noble phantasm while the riders flank them on both sides. Few plots like the Udon servants that give us Bunyan and such. Because when I see a 4 coma, especially in the chibi style like that, it doesn't, I don't feel like I wouldn't gather that there is a plot at all. The sabers and lancers will keep them pinned down in the center and attack while the riders have them confused. Make sure you all have your noble phantasms ready to go when you need them. Can't believe it. They really are all servants. You want the master list or the link for the chapter 104 coma? It'd be an interesting read, yes please. What do you think their true names are? NPC 1, 2, and 3. No clue. But they're all from different eras and countries. That much is clear. So how the hell are they operating as a single army? Damn it, I can't believe this. What the hell kind of singularity is this? For that matter, how can there be this many servants? Ley lines or even holy grails can only summon so many. Oh yeah, that's true. Could they all be rogue servants? Link for chat. Thank you. Rio actually puts a lot of work and research into the original servant. Huh. Was chosen by the protagonist by luck. Yeah. You must have run into several of them across all the singularities and lost belts you've been to. Servant true name persona character. The most... oh my god. The most? I'm talking about servants that are exceptions to the rule. The kind are summoned from their ties to a land or a holy grail. Remember Beowulf in the Russian Lost Belt? He was a rogue servant. But even if that explains how they got here, it doesn't explain how there could be so damn many of them. I mean, there's 200 servants right here between these two armies alone. No wonder the town didn't survive. Hopefully I picked a spot far enough from the battlefield. For learning with FGO manga by standards? Oh no. At least they're not actively looking for us. So screw it. At this point, it's que sera sera. Sure. Wait, what does that mean, by the way? I don't know what that saying means. I know what the saying, I don't know what it means. Maybe a little. Sorry. I'll try to remember that we've got a common interest now and act like it. Looks like they're about to get started. Archers at the ready? I mean, if it's an entire army of servants, I guess they would just fight normally, huh? Well, as normal as a servant fight would go. What, without clothing? Without clothing! What will be, will be. Oh. Wait for it. Wait for it. Command spell loaded. Activate noble phantasms. First phantom spirit levels, then heroic spirit levels. Spells loaded. Activate noble lightning. Okay. What? We're just different versions of Heracles. I'd rather no. Oh my god! Sharir, hurry! Portray minimal loss. Like the minimal losses. You must have heroic spirit level casters buffing them. This is it. Hold your ground. Heroic spirit level. At one point, if you recall, if anyone brought it up, he just ignored them. Keep your damn voice down. Yeah. I wonder what he meant by that, too. This use yeah, no, why do they have command spells? First chapter, because there is a 2 prequel mangas. What? Fate lore really is deep. Hold the line here, too! Oh boy! Well, Berserker go Berserker.
Can't hold on much longer. Keep shooting. Buy as much time as you can. We're taking massive casualties. Riders, are you still not ready? To arrive to designated coordinates, we'll charge right What the? What is it? Squad of assassins ambush our right. Ooh. Ooh. Going to take some time to regroup. Left flank here. We can't get through the caster's bounded field. Need time to regroup too. Our charge won't be nearly as effective if we don't coordinate it. We'll never be able to face Lady Crimhild like this. Crimhild. Eh? Yeah, I know about her too. She's a hero. No, a legendary figure. Those guys are completely on the defensive. What changed? Eh? Urgent news. The Constantinos armies from the reinstatement realm is in disarray. Eh? That's it. That's what I like to see. Alright, let's swoop in and take the spoils for ourselves. Maybe we should wait a bit longer? Like, right until they're about to be defeated? No, let's not. The Revenge Realm's already been hit pretty hard. At least get some good licks in with the Reinstatement Realm, too. Now, let's go! That's it. Keep it up. We've almost got Crimhild's army wiped out. I have urgent message. Charles the Great's armies from the Righteous Realm has joined the fray. They struck our rear guard from behind and sowed confusion among our ranks. Damn it, not again. We've got Roland from the Legend of Charlemagne leading them. They're mowing down our rear guard like grass. Retreat. Fall back to the Reinstatement Realm. Blech. Assassins use their smoke screens. Archers, lay down cover fire to buy us time. Keep firing. Longbows, crossbows, guns, whatever you've got. Archer class is made of archers. Don't stop except to reload. There's 15 chapters, more learning was manga. That's 84 and even more learning. That's God. That is a lot. Constantino's servants are in retreat. It's time we followed suit. Casters, hold your positions until riders catch up with us. I want you to alter the topography and cut off any would-be pursuers. Understood. Do it! Date. Hello? I actually had to scrap some comic ideas due to being too close to the actual plot. What? Grimhild's cast has been transformed our surroundings into a swampland. Lord Roland. We could have our casters freeze the swamp and go after them. But I think that's enough. Both sides suffered heavy losses. We got in a few good shots at the Reinstatement Realm soldiers too. The forces of Charles the Great's Righteous Realm are the only ones walking away unscathed. Let's cheer our victory! Huh. JP's version of Reinstatement Realm is called Restoration Realm, and Righteous Realm is Viva Regalia. Uh-huh. Big Nick, what? Don't tell me yeah? Oh my god! Did he really just say that? Shut up. Look, I want to say something too, but this isn't the time. You're predicting stuff accidentally, I guess. I guess. Jokes are the deepest lore. No! It's Roland. True. Must have been imagining it. Alright, troops retreat. Hey, we're going new till morning. Oh my god! Layers of only a few? Let's get naked! Saber Astolfo was a horny joke. True. Get nude? Oh my god.
It's alright, Mr. Akira. Mr. Zemlupus. You can come out now. Yeah, that was a close one.
Not being naked rocks.
FGO devs exaggerated this, but it's a hilarious addition.
It's something.
You never even came our way. I'm afraid you two were just unlucky.
God.
Unfortunately, this also means we couldn't overhear anything. Legends say Roland lost his sanity to the moon. Young knows what to do. Unfortunately, this also means we couldn't overhear anything. Most of the town may be destroyed, but a few buildings are intact. Let's find one such building and review what we've learned.
Deed is a great servant out of NPC jail. Oh, right, before I forget to show you guys. So I have I think like 7 holy grails now. I had 12. So I did a little something. There she is. There she is.
Roland, though he's a genuinely powerful servant, is even described as an easy win in an Holy Grail war. God damn.
Level 100 Nero Draco. Sure, 3 skills append. 8, 6, 10. I'm doing my best, okay? I'm doing my best out here. Level 10 low magical energy, though. I'm doing my best out here.
You weren't really happy for those who...
Fair enough.
All beasts and grands need to be level 100. Royal Legend in the original French tale has no reference to this. This was added in Orlando, Italian for Roland. Caruso, a later Italian addition to Matter of France. Call Roland Mr.
No, that's fair.
First graded non-Artoria?
No.
Or am I missing max skills? I don't know, actually. Grail 100 10 to 10 your Proto Arthur. Grand Saber acquired.
I mean, starting level 100 10 10 10. Yeah.
Once drag the sea monster into the beach using an anchor and beat it to death. Was it?
God damn! But I do have another level 100. Where am I? What? Grailed? I do have a level 100 Spish Star. I think that's the only other one that's not Artoria. A Super Orin for Grand Archer. Yeah, in terms of non-Artoria, I think it's just Spish Star and Draco. Singularity to be a few servants spend time in NBC jail. Oh. How? What do you mean, how? And the Edesh? Well, yeah, Edesh. I thought you meant like level 100. At 94... Yeah, it was really early on. Erish and Spish Star were among my first 5 stars. I think that was before I even started streaming, I think. Lincoln is better for everyone. See service MP levels? Oh no. Why not 100? I think I just forgot to. Iskander and Arjuna Archer. Oh yeah, right. You're asking when am I missing the max for skill. Quite a bit, I think. I need the wings, I need the hearts, and then more wings. Yeah. Ben Franklin is a servant. Matter of France, Matter of Britain, and Matter of Rome were the first 3 major story settings in medieval literature before the Renaissance. Oh. But yeah, it was really early on I got Spishtar and Edeshkigal. Now then, what I could certainly do was a spot of tea. Bars pretty much only have booze, so I don't see that happening right now. Though I do enjoy a good glass of red wine, I don't think I could do so in this rundown tavern. I'm afraid my drink will have to wait another time. Alright, you two. That's everything you saw. Even the smallest detail could be of great importance. I see. Armies comprised entirely of servants, huh? I've dreamed of such fantastic sights before, but I never thought I would actually see such a thing for myself. We've seen edge cases where multiple servants were involved, like the final singularity, but that's exceedingly rare. Indeed, even putting aside the importance of that battle as the crossroads for humanity's survival, it was nothing less than a miracle. There's never been anything else close to the larger scale servant versus servant warfare we just witnessed. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. I only got a quick look, but I saw they had longbow archers from around the 100 Years' War. There were also some samurai-looking warriors. Going from their armor, I guess they were generals from Japan's Warring States period. Some of the archers used matchlocks, and other servants looked like cowboys straight out of the Old West. I couldn't get a good look at the casters, though. They either had their faces covered or were using some kind of perception blocking. So these armies consisted of all 7 classes from a wide range of cultures and regions, Funny how they don't mention the berserkers. Or the riders, but I guess the riders never showed up, huh? Aside from that, I also heard they say something about heroic spirit levels and phantom spirit levels. You must be referring to the spirit origin ranks. There's more than 200 servants in total. It is understandable not all of them would be heroes of great renown. Given what you've told us, Kadok, it would seem these servants are not heroes who took part in famous battles, but little-known humans who would normally never be summoned as servants. Maybe so, but they're still servants. I see. That. Because there's a great difference between a demonic beast as strong as a servant and an actual servant. It's far from pithy, but it's more accurate to define a servant as a heroic spirit with a master. Though, of course, that definition can be applied quite broadly. For example, under this definition, we could say that the land itself serves as a rogue servant's temporary master. But I digress. My point is, no matter how weak or strong a heroic spirit may be, as a rule, they cannot exist as a servant without a master. That is the question, no? Who could their masters be? Or does there exist some manner of exception to the rule, which is permitting them to exist without a master? So it's still too early to say, huh? I'm afraid so. I still need to dig a bit deeper. Revenge, reinstatement, and righteous. Indeed. That all sounds very important as well. Perhaps just as important as how these servants came to exist. The revenge realm, the reinstatement realm, and the righteous realm. Those names no doubt reflect each faction's particular bent, and there are other things you can presume based on the different names you heard. Oh! Kriemhild, the revenge realm. I believe we can confidently say she is Kriemhild of the legends about Siegfried. She is most likely a saber or berserker,
though we cannot rule out Avenger. That means the fact that she has formed an army of heroic spirits means she is either highly intelligent herself or has an intelligence second in command. Konstantinos of the Reinstatement Realm. There have been rather a few men named Konstantinos in recorded history, but I suspect we are dealing with the 11th. Konstantinos the 11th is said to be the last emperor of the Byzantine Empire. I must say, I find the choice of Reinstatement for his faction's name intriguing. We can leave that for another time.
Oh, pink!
And finally, Charles the Great of the Righteous Realm. Now that is quite a name indeed. If you are truly talking about the Charles the Great, I would say his victory in this war is a foregone conclusion. I'm inclined to agree. Neither Kriemhild or Konstantinos can even begin to compare to him. Did they not teach you anything in school?
Anything at all? I am aware of Charles the Great. I just want to see what would happen. I'm not gonna lie.
Manga is so weirdly horny.
You can't if you wait till Fate Extra. Roger was better class for her if Secret Story has been left unchanged.
Charles the Great is all over European history. He's got to be one of the most famous people in the world.
Hi, Disrunger. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well.
He was the king of the Franks and the first holy emperor, and to inherit the mantle of ancient Rome. He's even known to many as the father of Europe. We do know how a servant's strength depends in part on how famous and mystical the heroic spirit is, right? Well, that pretty much put Charles the Great up in the highest tier of servant. However, some things don't quite add up for me. For example, the Righteous Realm's manner of fighting.
Don't worry about it? Oh boy.
What do you mean? You told us the Righteous Realm stood back and let the other two sides exhaust each other before swooping in.
Are likely to have heard of Charlemagne? Fair.
And that they chose to leave the battle shortly afterwards as to not exhaust their own soldiers. What do you make of the tactics, Count Vlad? Inarguably effective. However...
Go on.
This was a clash between two medium-sized forces and a fairly one-sided one at that.
Who is the servant I want a new version of? I don't know if you like that answer, because the answer for that is Artoria. Because I want more Artoria.
Had the Righteous Realm's army chosen their timing more carefully, they could have decimated each other's army.
So, Lincoln Stella? Huh. Well, maybe... Oh, God, I want to play the extra games eventually. Due to having the same... What?
If I had been leading their charge, I would have waited until the other sides were a bit more entrenched. You said that the Reinstatement Realm's army was hitting the Revenge Realm with full force to deny them an opportunity to surround them in a pincer movement.
Charlemagne, at least until Infernoble Knights got new support. Yeah, that's fair.
In which case, the Righteous Realm's forces should have easily been able to obliterate the exhausted Reinstatement Realms.
There have been a brief discussion between the Roman collapse and the founding of the European kingdoms.
Even if the Reinstatement faction had chosen to ignore the Righteous Realm in favor of fighting back against the Righteous. They were too far into enemy territory to mount a successful defense. By that point, the Righteous Realm's archers and casters would inflict significant damage on the Reinstatement force without even bothering to aim. So from everything you told us, it would seem the Righteous force's timing was slapdash at best. What if that timing was a deliberate choice? Is that what you think? I don't know, but if we assume that it was, I can think of several possible explanations. That said, I can't speak with certainty in any of them at this point. Yeah. Okay, I see where this is going.
Now is not the time.
It seems I've been beaten to the punch. Now then, as for their objective. Rogue servants summoned by the Holy Grail empowering us a given singularity have generally worked in service of humanity. That, at least, has been what we have seen thus far. Most of the heroic spirits summoned in rituals such as the Holy Grail War have been on humanity's side as well. But of course, heroic spirits come in all shapes and sizes and multiple senses of the word. In addition, when they have a master, their master's personality affects their own. Both the infallible nobility of heroes and the naked cruelty of monsters. New Astolfo, Saber, we only have 2 Astolfos, right? Getting a third would be nice. Graham's story, Excel Link, then improved gameplay and combat system, then Excel, but feels the quality on the story. Oh no! Reflect that person's true nature, without recorded as such. Is there like a point to you just repeatedly telling us all we already know? Oh my god! This is going somewhere, right? My apologies. Don't put Udon, the Holy Grail. Udon? Never tried Udon now that I think about it. What I mean to say is, the present state of affairs would normally be unthinkable. Hundreds of servants forming armies and acting in concert, regardless of whether they're good or evil. What's more, they seem to have set aside any regional, national, cultural, or ideological differences to do so. Comparing Camelot to Ocean... Oh my god! The Excel 2.0 by a side story. We have to see if Type Moon ever make another title in the series. In one sense, that sounds like a perfect world. But the fact that their unity is in service of a war between 3 kingdoms, perhaps realms is a better word, is anything but cause for celebration. Where does that leave us? Are these guys our allies, or should we be treating them as enemies? Maybe we can form a temporary alliance like you guys did with me. I certainly hope at least one of these realms is on our side. Must be exceedingly cautious in our approach, though. Now, never before have we faced anything like an organized army of servants. There's only so much most Holmes and I can accomplish on our own. The force we saw earlier would almost certainly have been destroyed in battle against any one of the realms. No matter how you slice it, the sheer numbers are too much. On top of that, they also have their noble phantasms. Prepare yourself, Master. We have enemies here. Oh, the assassins? Huh, enemies. Oh boy! I'll be taking that head now! I'm afraid not. Assassins. Enemy servers detected! I'm so sorry, I didn't notice sooner, Master. Damn, they're using presence concealment. No wonder they got to jump on us. How did Vlad III notice them? Right. He must be sensitive to the smell of blood. Worry not. We can take them. Are you ready, Master? Yeah, I'm just gonna stand over here. No reason for me to get in all that. By all means. I assume you're here to track down stragglers. I don't expect you'll answer, but I may as well ask. What realm are you from? As I thought. Well, it matters not. The fact remains you are my enemy. So I will show no mercy. Come, let me show you how sharp my mournful stakes truly are. Is it just Vlad? Oh boy. Okay, thank goodness. You like Saber Altar? I do like Saber Altar. You know, it'd be really funny to use now you say that, Saber Altar. I do want to take my level 100 Nero out for a spin, though. Can't wait for Grandcaster Castoria.
You have questions? Sure.
Dewa.
What the heck? There a quick way to increase the level of the codes? Level of the codes. Oh, like the mystic codes? You just sort of have to play the game. There is stuff that increase the rate in which you get XP for it, but they're like other. They're like more of like the CEs. Of servers would be interesting if we somehow send in the beast. Draco. Just, you know, casually. Oh, that feels so nice. Do I have more beasts? I do have more beasts. We could just... I want to take away his, because I'm going to use Noble Phantasm on the front one. Mean the craft essences? Oh, the level craft. Oh, there's CE bombing, which is a thing. I don't particularly understand it myself, but you can look it up. Just search up FGO CE bombing. We accidentally summon a grand? That'll be fine. Oh, Arch Resist. Interesting, interesting. CE bomb is only done to save QP. I mean, it's still better. Feed lesser craft essences to them. Yeah. This is worth to do. Higher levels at a fraction. D-bombing makes it easier to get higher levels at a fraction of the cost. Yeah. On the electric set? What? Oh, they are servant coded. Nice. I mean, I know they were servants in lore. I didn't know if it would apply to gameplay. Oh, Draco's gonna go. Oh, Draco's time to shine this entire place, huh? Oh no, no, support! Oh, get roamed on! Beating several level 51 star CEs for single seed and going independently CE by CE. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely roamed on. My second favorite server and my second favorite caster. I mean, outside all the Artorias, I like Astolfo a lot. If it wasn't obvious. My second favorite caster specifically? I don't know. Power. A command spell. You're our enemy.
It's over. I would say that was all too easy, but several things about them give me pause. Can you analyze that combat data for us, Da Vinci? Da Vinci?
Are we cut off? Ugh. Caster Nero? Caster Nero is Caster Nero, so true. And you... me? Was that? Can hear over all the static.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Master.
A huge burst of static interference broke out when your battle began. We weren't able to collect any data, let alone offer advice. Feel it Daikokuten most of the time was Koyan Dark. Fun, it was rare for Koyan Dark as the rat handler. What happened in Fairy Britain? No, I don't believe it is. It's similar to be sure, but feels slightly, yet significantly different. Fairy Britain rejected the very idea of proper human history, by extension electronic devices that came from it. That was just ordinary interference, a great deal of it to be sure, but nothing that will hinder our equipment's core functionality. So we should assume there are different mechanisms at work here than those at Fairy Britain. Look at you, the big shot detective, huh? Oh, yes, I am. A consulting detective, to be precise. Getting back to the battle we just fought. Tell me, Master, or even Kadak Zemlupus. Did you notice anything strange? Command spells. Yeah. Their outfit was command spells, just like we are. Though unlike normal command spells, they were only meant for support, just like the Master of Chaldea. They had just enough magical energy to let them use their noble phantasm at a moment's notice. So where'd they get it from? That is indeed the question. If it was a master, then we can be sure that master is no ordinary human. We know these servants used their command spells repeatedly in that earlier battle, as well as the one we just fought. Clearly, they were not bound by a 3-use limit, nor did you see any signs of them using a magical reactor or something similar to recharge them. I don't know where we get the 3-use limit from, considering they only lasted like 2 turns. And not even the most talented mage could create something like inexhaustible command spells. Yeah, not even Kashtira could have pulled something like that off. And even if another mage of the same rank were alive and well here, it'd be just as impossible for them too. Then where did their command spells come from? From the sky? The sky, Alright, let's avoid drawing any conclusions for the time being. We still have far too little information to work with for that. We did learn one thing for certain here. They see us as their enemy. Which means it's extremely unlikely how they'll be amenable to be joining our side. What should we do now? Good question. As I see it, the obvious answer would be to look for a servant willing to help us, and a local who can tell us more about this place. I say we need at least one of those two if we're going to make any headway. What do you think, Holmes? It would seem much easier said than done, I'm afraid. First of all, I expect it to be fiendishly difficult to track down a servant who would be willing to help us, seeing as apparently all other servants here are engaged in welfare against each other on clearly defined sides. I have little reason to believe we'll have much luck with the locals either. Why is that? Take a look at the remains of this town. Why was it built in the first place? Look first off for help. I can always look first off for help. Fortunately, we don't know Astolfo is here. We know Roland is here, but, you know. I suspect the answer is to simply provide a battlefield on which the factions may kill one another. Naturally, this being America, I'm sure there are local people here at one point. They are most likely either collateral damage in the conflict, or simply fled the area entirely. Regardless, we can safely assume we will not find a single local here. So if the two options are only viable one is to somehow find a servant whose interests align with ours. I admit this choice may be unseemly. What if we were to torture a captured servant for information? Torture is a notoriously unreliable means of gathering information, so I very much prefer we kept things as peaceful as possible. If you say so. Master, it's a special alert. What's so special about the special alert? What is that? What are you talking about? Oh, right. Sorry, Kadok. We forgot to tell you this. It's an alert we came up with for a very particular breed of servant, based on all our combat data to date. It looks like all that time Muramasa in particular spent accompanying us had paid off in spades. You don't mean. A disciple of the foreign god is here? I'm afraid it's just as you fear, Kadok. Da Vinci is referring to the disciples of the foreign god. With Limbo and Muramasa gone, that just leaves Gregory Rasputin. Or Kotomine Kide, as the case may be. Oh, no. But why would he show up here and now? What is this? Something tells me that's not the case. But Rasputin is the only disciple left. No, wait. Don't tell me. I do indeed sense another servant here. Show yourself, disciple of the foreign god. It would seem I am being called out. I suppose I had best oblige. I forgot my Rasputin voice. That's not Rasputin. What? Wait, what? Huh? Who the hell? What is this? You. Huh? Delighted to meet you, Holmes. At this tender age, I ought to address my elders more appropriately. Mr. Holmes. You. Is that Moriarty? Oh my god, it's Moriarty! He's been tweaked! Oh my god, they femboyed him! Ah, so you've met me before then. That will save us some time. For those of you who don't know, my name is James Moriarty. Or did you really recognize it before that? I recognized it before that. I recognized it when Holmes said, you. Basically. I'm a mathematician, a consultant, and just as you suspected, a foreign disciple. Is it given moisturizer? Fights through the ruler and protractor. Oh my god! I wasn't expecting to see him here! We have gay Moriarty during Pride Month too. Can we switch sides? Surely he's good, right? Yeah, surely the younger Moriarty is less evil than the older Moriarty. It's not like he's Holmes' arch nemesis or anything. Oh, this might be the last one I do for today. Young Moriarty's debut, yes. God. I was gonna say the last one, but we are left on such a cliffhanger. Upon answering the summon, I was greeted by a being of unfathomable scale. But he's gay, and for that he is husbando. I mean, if evil, why hot, right? I see. Soon I understood everything I needed to do. Both the knowledge that flowed into me and the power I now commanded told me all I needed to know about who I am. Good at math, professor who's going to fetch us since we skip our college class. Very well then. I will gladly follow those orders. I am James Moriarty, the Napoleon of crime and foreign disciple. And I will do exactly what I am meant to do. What is it you want, Professor? Come now, Mr. Holmes. No need to be obtuse. I want to eliminate you all. As far as I'm concerned, Chaldea is no more than an eyesore. As I said, I am a foreign disciple. A foreign disciple? How is that different from a disciple of the foreign god? Is that so? But you know you... Ah yes, forgive me. But I have no interest in addressing myself to a broken doll. Excuse me?!
I want to punch him. Sorry, but I want to punch him for that comment.
Be a dear and give us some room to talk, yes?
What? So he's the one doing that!
Now then, we have Sherlock Holmes, as we've already established. I presume this distinguished gentleman here is Vlad III. And finally, we have Kadok Zemlupus, and Akira.
He needs to get corrected. Exactly.
I'll ask you only one more time. What is it you want, Moriarty? What would you say if I told you I was here to dispose of a traitor? I'd say I'm flattered. Then I'd laugh in your goddamn face because holy shit is the foreign god petty.
Oh my god! Oh, dude, I'm loving Kadok more and more. He's so sassy. Don't punch his beautiful face. He'll be fine. He's a servant.
That's not why you're actually here, is it? Of course not. The foreign god has no interest in you whatsoever. Imagine my relief. For that matter, you don't even qualify as a traitor. The foreign god has only ever was only ever interested in Kashtira Wudame, and Kashtira Wudame alone.
Fair, we've known that Da Vinci's small form is temporary, to say the least. Yes! But we need to shower with love and affection while she's here then. Was it correct his view?
The rest of you were just the toy prize in the box of Kashtira flicks. Am I wrong? Hell if I know. Why don't you ask the foreign god?
Kashtira flicks. Really call Kashtira cereal, huh?
No. There's only one reason I've come to you.
Run! All of you! Whatever you do, do not fight him!
Ah, Mr. Holmes. You really have gone soft. The real you would have understood my plan before I even showed up.
Eh?
Kazuki Bay!
Oh?
I know I got him, but he's still unharmed.
Is that all Vlad the Impaler can muster? As a foreign disciple, I was given two abilities. One of them is, frankly speaking, unimpressive. As the saying goes, it's not the size, but how you use it. He took Vlad's third noble phantasm head on. He's not even scratched. The hell kind of ability does he have? Based on the data they showed me, he must have some kind of divine spirit ability. Like Limbo and Muramasa. Come on, Kadok, think. You can figure this out. Moriarty's completely unharmed, even though Vlad hit him dead on with his noble phantasm. It's not that he instantly recovered. It's more like he was never harmed in the first place. Can't be certain, but if I can't figure this out, I won't be able to forgive myself. I confess, I don't relish the idea of relying on another power to destroy you, even if that other is a god. Apologies. That was a lie. It is actually exhilarating. You're a grade A asshole, aren't you?
Word! What a translation.
I see. So even though my attack hit him, it was all for nothing. That ability of yours. Can't figure it out, can you, Mr. Holmes? In fact, you can't figure out a single thing about me. I'm afraid the reverse doesn't hold true. I can tell exactly what you're thinking and how you'll act. The difference in our power couldn't be more pronounced. I can do anything I like to you, and you're helpless to stop me.
Oh no, you don't!
Nice try.
He's touching Vlad's head.
To be clear, Mr. Holmes is the only one of you I'm reading like a book. I can tell exactly what every one of you at Chaldea will do before you do it.
Can't move! What is this power? Chains? Rope? Mystic eyes? No, it's nothing like those. These restraints are binding me from the inside out. My very will to move has been completely cut off.
Tell me, Akira, have you ever played shogi?
No.
You really should. You're truly missing out. I'm quite fond of it personally. Stealing your opponent's pieces for yourself just gives you so many options to choose from.
Eh?
There's the power of the demonic beast fighter. You need those quick reflexes and even quicker decision making when fighting vicious wild animals. But you're still too late. You gave up your best option when you failed to drop everything and run the second you saw me. Partake of the rebellion. Bastard! I don't know which realm you'll end up choosing. I do hope you make a name for yourself there, hero of Romania. Eh? Stay back! This is bad. Very bad. Rebel. Now I see. So that's what happened to those servants. Detective! Count Vlad. I'm about to change sides and rebel against humanity. One can never tell what fate will have in store for you, but you must accept it all the same. However, the one thing I hate more than anything is being forced to do another's bidding. Oh? Kazekli Bay! It seems more of these prominent servants have rather stronger spines than I expected. I would never have expected him to bind himself with his own stakes rather than submit or die. What's more, took his attack head-on, but dodged the attack. Am I reading into it too much? He just never got hit in general. I don't know how to describe it. That's quick. It was. So he did this to the entire realm. Bzz. If you surround an enemy piece, the pieces flip to match your color and become yours. Oh my god. Yeah, I've only played chess. Arsène Lupin. Arsène Lupin sounds cool. It was a tactical masterstroke as well. He gave them all time to flee while he used his noble phantasm. No, even before he did so. New Vlad was cool since Singularity 1. Well, there's your affirmation. So they abandoned one of the servants to save their own skin. No. Wait. One of them shouted something before coming back to save him later, didn't they? No matter. I'll just have to go after them. Although... You there, servant. Who are you? Oops. Took a little too long here. Still, that did buy them some time. Now it's just a matter of finding out where they ran off to. Not that it will make any difference in the end. Not when the revenge, reinstatement, and righteous realms are all still rebelling against proper human history. What are you talking about? Yes, my apologies. I do hope you forget everything you saw here. Or in simpler terms, die. Guys, what the hell? Excuse me? Okay. More common with checkers, rather than equal number of pieces. Suppose you have two-sided white and black pieces are split between the players. I've seen shogi play, I just never fully understood it. Oh my god. Traum, yeah, you're right. Things are not allowed to go smoothly. Well, yeah, it's fate. Also, I really enjoyed that voice that ended up picking for gay twink man. Oh my god. Oh! Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am exhausted. I didn't sleep well recently, so that's also a thing. Oh my god. Moriarty Lily? Paler and Paleness talk about irony. I mean, that's definitely going out on your own terms, you know what I mean? Moriarty Lily gay? God damn it. Oh. Just stop that going.
I should sleep earlier. I've never sleep well, trust me. There's a Columbus lily. There's a... I'm not even gonna ask anymore. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Sayonara! Bye-bye! No, but like, seriously. Is that why Holmes is here? Because Moriarty's showing up? God. This is great. Ugh.